Last time, on D&D. The party traveled deep into the Sword Coast Mountains in search of the Eye of the Allfather. Led by their frost giant friend Harshnag, they defeated the mighty Rain Moraz, an enormous slithering insect with gnashing teeth and a volcanic core. Reaching the Oracle of the Allfather, the party learned that to further their quest they needed to defeat one of the evil giant lords, take their magical conch and use it to reach Maelstrom, home of the storm giants. As they left the Eye, a gargantuan storm giant crossed their path, eventually transforming and revealing herself to be Imrith, an ancient blue dragon. The resulting battle began to topple the entire temple, and as it collapsed, the party managed to hurl Imrith through the portal to the Oracle. Triumphant, the party set up camp and caught their breath a safe distance from the wreckage when suddenly, a winged ship suspended by a balloon the size of a small castle crested the horizon. It came to a stop overhead, unfurled a rope ladder from its deck, and their old dragonborn friend Dame Kog'Maw, paladin of the Soul Brood Order, came hurtling down it. She revealed the ship to be a gift from the Red Dragon Clough, to use as they wish. With an airship at their disposal and a mighty Knight of the Divine at their side, the party must now decide which giant lord would suffer the wrath of the Sky Herons.
Are we still near Harshnag?
He was down the ground.
Okay, we climbed up the ladder.
You could, we kind of like glossed over that. So if there's something you want to do with him beforehand, you can.
I'm gonna be like, Harshnag, do you wanna climb up the ladder with us? I can help you.
No, I must research this.
Okay.
You go. You can cover more ground if you take the ship.
Okay. You scared us there when you tried to kill yourself for us. But...
Well, it is the hero's life.
Yes. Now let's kill Slar.
Okay. What?
For the watch.
Okay, I climb up the ladder.
Okay. So as of last week, you climbed up on board the deck. The ship itself is it's actually seemingly steam and pistons, and it's quite advanced technology for the times you're in. But it is all rooted under a giant balloon, sort of like a blimp with wings and propellers chugging and all that kind of stuff. And that is two of them. And Dame Kagma says there's much to discuss as you follow her into her quarters just below deck.
I was just Dame Kagma. I've actually never met her before, so what she look like?
Have you?
No.
So Dame Kagma is a...
That's the door.
Yeah, probably.
Brief intermission.
Yeah, you can go in and draw.
She like that.
She is a dragonborn.
Oh, so she's like no wonder Andy's character.
She's actually a paladin thing. That's the impression I get.
When you first
Very
meet her.
honourable.
Dame Kagma, she's...
It's like one of the first cities we went to.
I think she's probably a lady.
She's a very sort of honourable sort of person.
I would have loved Andy was here.
Fucking honors.
I would have loved it, but what was it? Andy's Thar is tied up in Dame Kagma's room.
Yeah, so Andy had a thing for her.
Thank you very much.
So Dame Kagma is, or have you explained this?
Yeah, I got an idea.
Well, I think there's details.
She's a dragonborn paladin of an order called the Soul Brood Order. And she sent the lads on a quest a long time ago and ordained some of them into the order as they proved themselves worthy.
Dame
Jeppes wasn't there.
Dame Kagma, am I saying that correctly?
Yes.
We've none of us actually.
You don't know us, but a lot of our friends, we have mutual friends. Have you seen our friend Thar?
It was the first thing I asked when I saw you.
Oh my god, where?
When she arrived, she literally was asking where Thar was.
He's doing a cookbook.
We...
You want to bite her or anything?
No, it's okay. We'll be
Before
okay.
they put in a wrap. Stop.
So, where do we want to go, guys? How would anyone feel about going to Cloud, the Red Dragon, to try to help him fight Emrys?
Does this
I assume we're captain of this vessel.
I am the captain now.
This
Okay.
ship is a gift from Clouth. It is yours to use as you will.
You said
For
you had
it.
something to discuss with us? Is that correct, Dane Kagan? No? Did you not say you had tell us what the story was? No? Is that not what she said?
No, she brought this as a gift to you to further your cause.
Okay.
Oh.
How
It
would we
literally
all,
just came from an all-knowing, omnipotent, answer-giving machine. She
No, I thought she was going to give us some information.
No.
why don't we why don't we go to Red Dragon Clouth to see if he'll help us fight Emrith? Could be good to get a red dragon on our side.
Emmert's gone.
Yeah, but
Trapped.
she's
We won't see her again.
she's not
Should-
trapped. No,
should-
it's the same plane of existence.
Should be back.
They can fly, man.
Should be back. She always finds a way to go back. Weeps and turns.
What's the name of this vessel?
It is yours. You will name it as you wish.
The flying thing.
Maybe some thought should be put into
No.
it off the...
No, before we do another thing.
Well, we call her the fat bitch. She's a big one. That's a good boat name.
All one word.
Fat bitch.
I thought the fat bitch, she's a big one.
Even better.
Hmm. The floaty machine. The float machine. No, we'll get back to this. You're right. We should come back to this.
Machine.
The fat bitch is.
Would you know the way to Duke's Alto, Dame Cagman?
I'm not familiar.
Would you know the way north is?
Yes,
We need
she
to go-
points north.
We need to go across the sea. Is there a sea close by?
North. We're going southeast, I thought.
Oh yeah, east, beyond the mountains. We need to go east.
Thane Kaelithica is who we seek. Below the surface.
You know, St. Elizabeth is the stone giants.
Isn't that what we decided?
No, we
No, it's a Duke's Alto.
We flipped, remember?
You were kind of narrowing down. There's Duke's Alto of the fire giants and Thane
I have
Calithica of the stone
I have that
giants.
written down, I don't know why.
Yeah, I want to kill Sansuri, but we all agreed as a well, actually,
Sensory of the cloud, yeah.
I want to kill Sansuri the Cloud Giant. I'd say we do a revote.
What did we decide?
We flipped. Remember, we said a dice and 1 to 5 was so and so, and we got so and so.
Dice are for nerds.
I agree.
Okay.
Let's call this boat the Nerd Stick. The Nerd.
Nerd stick.
Off topic, James, are not any weapons on this vessel, no. Shooting ones.
Ballista, I think you're looking for.
Yeah, Belishmila.
This ship is armed with basic defenses. Further than that would require improvements of your own.
Hmm.
What can I base it on? Bolts.
There are ballistae on the sides. 4 total, although it is not a war vessel. It could be improved to become such.
Oh.
You can upgrade this ship if you visit like a large enough city and leave your ship there for a couple of days.
We have a ship. Is no one else?
What are the weapons on the side if we look?
There's 2 ballistae out of sight, like the giant crossbow things that fire huge arrows.
I
4 total.
I would like to cast minor illusion and make a captain's hat on my head.
Appears.
I am the captain now.
Oh,
Scrub the decks.
Have you ever flown an airship before?
Left. I mean starboard. No, port. I meant port.
Why are you just saying
do we go left? Do we go port?
You're in Cagney's private quarters.
Okay. You're lucky none of the crew saw that. Otherwise, I'd have your heads.
I think he's lost his mind.
Okay, so we need to go we need to go east beyond them. Oh, do we want to fight Duke's Alto? He's a fire giant. We could go to Jarl. He's looking for the Ring of Winter. We could go to.
But we
Did we already decide this?
We don't have the Ring of Winter. He's lost generation to generation.
I think we decided Duke's Alto.
Yes. He's constructing war machines
Oh yeah.
in the east.
Because if we get war machines, we can fight like Imre.
Good plan.
With a
Good,
big war
yes.
machine.
I also think trying to get seeking Clouth and seeing if we can convince him to fight Imra.
Well, he's already on our side because he's given us a warship.
Yeah, that's true. We do have a warship.
But maybe his Alto will be able to give me cool new metal fingers.
Dame, what god do you worship?
That's a personal question.
I'm just curious.
She touches her hand to her chest and you see that this kind of she pulls a gold chain out from under her plate armor and you can see it's the symbol of a sun with a dragon's tail hanging out, which is I serve Solus.
Oh, Solus.
He who brings the dawn and night.
Dawn and night. Interesting.
But
Has Jebus heard of that spell before?
Yeah, I'd say you would have. He's it's yeah. Solus is an ancient dragon deified by the Soul Brood Order, and he is, according to tales, is the reason that the world is in the state that it's in. That it was once a much more vibrant and populated place, but Solus rained fire from heaven and eventually was slain and landed, leaving a massive crater somewhere in the planet, in the world.
Okay. I don't know that as well, do I?
You can make a history check.
yeah, no check for me.
I'd say you'd have heard the name actually, because I mean they are an established order, but
Okay.
yeah, you can roll history to see how much you know.
There goes
Yeah, I'd say you're aware.
for night is darkest before the dawn. And you know,
That is gibberish.
But also very wise.
What's Batman? Screw
I
you.
make a captain's hat for Rube as well.
Because that disappeared.
My captain's hat is gone.
Yeah.
Captain! Captain Rube, what do I do?
Don't say it.
Jeff says. Drew just smiled.
Wait, I am confused. Who is the captain now?
I make it back on. No, Jevis, lead us.
No, I don't want to leave.
Back to me. Okay, I am the captain.
I will make a suggestion. Should we rest up?
Captain said.
You've taken a short rest, and it is.
We haven't taken a long rest in a while.
We just did have a battle. I'm pretty tired. Wouldn't mind having us. Let's.
I mean, I assume we're going to be traveling.
So we rest
We
during
could
the
rest
We
night.
each
while-
have quarters down below deck. Should you choose to rest while we travel?
You assume correctly, but we should figure out where we travel first before we rest.
We seek the Duke to the east.
Duke east. So we're going east. I think that's a good plan.
Yes.
It kind of makes
Good
sense
plan,
that
isn't
we're
it?
seeing a Duke and there's already a Duke in Ireland.
So, when we rocked up the ladder, what's the crew? How much of the crew are we
The
talking?
crew is they kind of they're rough enough looking, but they don't look as kind of like they're nothing like the
Sailors. There was
nothing like the sailors you would have met. Not that rough, just kind of like tough enough lads. They look almost like sort of tough priests. Most of them are actually wearing robes that are kind of rolled up.
Okay.
They all have the symbol of Solus on their chest. They seem that they probably work with or for Dane Cagma rather than being actual full-on sailors.
Can you tell me about these men, your men/women, the crew? I need to know about the crew before we start. Are they hardy men, women? Can we trust them?
They serve Solus and can be trusted as much as I.
And do they serve? Who do they serve now upon this ship?
Still Solus.
Not their captain.
No.
I was
They
gonna
will
go
do
at-
as instructed for the good of the ship, but you will not outrank them, God.
But they will do what I say. As captain of this ship,
They will do as much as any crew will do for a captain they have just met.
I walk out to address the crew.
Loyalty is earned, not bought.
I walk out to address the crew. Is it like leave the room. Purposely to walk out to address the crew. If
Okay, you walk back out onto the deck, and it's not like bustling with life. There's only maybe 10 crew total. There's one up in the crow's nest. There's a couple hanging from the sides, seemingly readjusting ropes, and they're like checking the equipment. And as you kind of come out with a good bit of flourish, and some of them, three of them turn around and look over and it's like, eh?
I make sparks happen somehow.
with like pixie dust kind of.
Well, yeah, with glitter. just a handful of glitter.
There's, of the three that look, two kind of look surprised, and one kind of just
What's your name?
Jin.
Jin? So the G or J?
I don't know. I can't.
First mate Jin, everybody. Well done. You are the. Your captain has declared it.
He looks around. He's like,
Yes, up you get, Jin. Here you go.
he's like kind of a gangly.
He's like this, is he?
he's human, so he's taller than you.
Yeah.
He's quite gangly. He's like, I'm not sure what first mate entails, but I'll do my best.
Oh, Jin, you're a tall one.
You're still wearing your hat, aren't you?
Yes, my captain's hat.
It's just like tri-corner DV, or
I thought rules were.
I dispelled it and put it on you, and then dispelled and put it back on me.
Okay.
It's
We
a
all
very
are the
simple,
captain.
so it doesn't even move because it's a minor illusion. So it's just like, imagine a paper hat that just stuck to your head but painted blue.
Okay.
with
Why blue?
because like with a little bit of gold. No, it's a very simple hat. It's like a paper hat.
Newspaper out.
Oh god.
And I have Simon beside me as well.
Oh right, you have a rabbit. Are you holding him by the ears?
No, that's my staff. He's here like this, giving orders with his paws.
So glad we're recording this episode. Okay, he kind of like, Jin kind of stands beside you attentively like, what?
Get the men in order, Jin.
Right. A lot of them are kind of sailing the ship now. Would you like them to stop that?
Men, your captain addresses you.
So there's like one voice from like halfway up, kind of a rope ladder, kind of goes,
I see you need some help. Is there anything that's broken? Anything at all?
not as far as I know. It's just kind of maintaining. The ship was in pristine condition when Taff commissioned it, I believe.
Break something, Jin. I need to show it. Break something now.
He grabs a mop and just kind of sprays it over his knee. He's like,
Well, I'll help you with that, Jin. I cast mending to fix it.
What's the limitations on that?
It's a cantrip.
No, I mean on
What,
the
did you
amount
use one of
the
your
amount you
spell
can heal.
cards?
The spell repairs a single break or tear in an object you touch, such as a broken chair or anything. So just
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. You just kind of.
Your captain has helped. I have to introduce you to my fellow travelers. Boys!
We're still inside. We're just in Pop's head out as well.
In Kagma's quarters, she kind of like leans over to the two of you. Like, does he always do this?
Yeah. He's the one for spectacle.
I've actually written Jin down as first mate.
He's an odd one.
Yes, but
Oh,
Yes,
you go,
Jesus.
you go.
do you no longer travel with the monk and the wizard?
Who?
You know.
Oh,
Sorry, she hasn't met any of you.
The wizard.
That's
I
why
thought she meant Rube. I thought she meant Rube before.
No.
We've no idea who she is.
Did you not ask that then?
No, because I thought she.
Technically, we say Slar was Aaron's Slar, as he's with us in microphone form. Because he's just gone for a big sleep, and
Yeah, he's just kind of quiet and a bit.
so she
fucked up.
kind of knows that we're with them.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'd say Slar kind of like.
Do you mean the wizard with the horns?
Yes, and also adorned with soul brood order. Gold is a better word for that. I can't think of.
Well, he was. I wasn't there, but he's eaten by a dragon.
That is unfortunate.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
He's dead. That wasn't clear.
Thank you for.
And rightly so, the fool! So I start pointing.
You're not in the room.
Sorry, I just wanted to do that.
Okay.
The monk, I don't know. I don't know.
No. He fell. Remember he fell? Remember I
Oh,
dropped
that monk.
remember? I don't really want to talk about it.
Also dead.
That is unfortunate also.
But, yeah,
I
very,
fear there may be more death if this.
Ruben
Ordering is not
is
restored.
very unfortunate. Wipes a bit of sweat from his brow.
You're trying to make the sweat look like tears.
I just run here.
This man is crying from his forehead. Okay, so what are you trying to get done outside? Are you trying to rank it?
I'm just helping like the crew with things that they might not need. Like if they're pulling ropes, I'm like just pretend I'm helping them pull the ropes, even though.
Okay. At first, they're kind of like
For some reason,
they're
we're
kind of
having
like
a YMCA
apprehensive, kind
video,
of
like-
surprised, confused as to why the fuck you're doing this. But eventually, they kind of get that you're trying to help, and some of them are kind of like letting you pull her out, like maybe playing up how much you're pulling. Like, oh, easy now.
Yes, I lead by example. You are a good crew.
Looking out, it looks like the men are still doing their jobs. They're not being disturbed too much by Nim.
We go east, men, east over the mountains.
Chad, do you think we should just let Nim direct it and we'll go for us news?
Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Dane Cameron, do you have a study? I can.
Yes, you may use mine. It has many wonderful books about religion.
Okay.
I'm pretty tired, so I won't read. I'll just go for sleep.
You are welcome to borrow books from my study and bring them to your
I
quarters.
wouldn't do it. My hands are very dirty. I
Please, I
wouldn't.
insist. We can read together.
Rube takes one book and walks it in half.
Okay, so you are walked into your quarters, or to You walk to a quarter. She basically Cabin kind of like claps to two crew members on the shoulders and tells them one leads you to your room and one leads you to her study. And as you enter, it's small, maybe like 10 by 10 feet, but it is cozy. There's a large desk, enormous to you. You could fit stacks and stacks of books. And there's probably between 50 and 100 books, and with scrolls and quill and ink and all the apparatus you'd need to study. Most of the books seem to be focused on religion or dragons. Some are focused on combat techniques and the history of battles. Is there anything you want to like try and do in this study?
Anything on giants? Scanning for giants.
And there is one to do with the giant and dragon wars, like thousands of years ago. Just skimming through, you can see it's your experience tells you it's not based in historic fact. There's a lot of like legend and tales, and you don't know how literally you could take a lot of the facts in here.
Anything on resurrection or necromancy, that sort of thing?
There are books to do with the divine faith, which looks like it probably wouldn't have maybe necromancy, but it looks like it would have resurrection and stuff in there. There's a chapter on healing that would hold answers to that.
Love the way you can't read.
Make an investigation check, actually. Well, Sty.
Will do.
Well, I'll be back in a bit. Next time on.
Yeah, that's the end of it. That's
You just say we roll for.
Oh yeah.
He rolled an 18.
Plus. It's a million.
Dave, this is your conscience. Help us. Help us. We're not actually playing.
Burn the plane, Dave. Burn it.
Why is this locked all the doors?
I'm not wearing any trousers, Dave.
Don't worry about the children. They. I don't know what I'm gonna say.
Children.
Do it. Do it now.
Hey, don't play basketball. Shoot the.
Was this bad? Oh, I thought you were like wanting to hit.
Kobe, and you shoot Kobe. Hit Rube. Or catching a butterfly. Oh, got it.
What did you get for your investigation?
Was that food? No.
Not knife.
Oh.
I got
I got
16.
a
16.
24.
24. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. You. There's a book on combating the occult and how to fight creatures of the night, creatures of evil that would be in the vein of necromancy and less divine resurrection.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Have a read.
Okay. Okay, we'll cover what you learn from it later on. Rube, you are taking to your quarters. Are you resting, or is there anything you want to do?
Is there a tub?
There is not a tub, unfortunately.
No place to wash.
There's like
Rag on a stick.
there's a kind of like a quite a wide bucket in the corner
Okay.
that can be filled with water at your request.
Rube's gonna request. He's gonna go.
The crewmate who led you there had like turned to go back to his post, and he turns around and he's it's actually another half orc, quite a stocky female, not like to your liking at all. She's kind of like a broken fang, kind of like squinty eyes. Like, what?
Can I get some water, please, for the bucket? I won't give us some water.
Like a towel as well.
Make it 2, please.
Two towels.
And then Rube's gonna hand her over 1 silver coin.
She takes it. She's like, thank you.
You were doing a good job.
It's appreciated. She turns and a few minutes later comes back to you with like a large bucket of steaming water and a couple of towels on your shoulders and sets you up.
Yeah, Rube, when she leaves, of course.
She leaves.
He's gonna lock the door. He's gonna drown himself. No.
He's gonna take off. He's gonna get in the bathtub. I just want to see is because I'm still hairy and stuff, aren't I?
You're hairy, but kind of like a hairy man would be. It's not basically. So your current appearance is you have kind of like the stumps of your horns on the side of your head, and you've got like kind of just a bushy chest and bushy forearms.
Yeah.
But it just kind of you'd be like
Dr. Cathcart kind of thing, yeah.
yes, sure.
He used to comb his hands.
Do
He
you
did,
have,
didn't he?
Do you have hooves?
He did.
No, he does
No,
not.
feet.
Does not have hooves.
What fantastic feet you have.
You'd be you'd be kind of like the stereotypical Greek guy kind of that sort of look. You're hairy, but it's not inhumanly hairy.
I want kebab.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Cool. I was just going to chill out in the tub.
Okay.
What?
Okay, then what are you doing? Are you still out on deck or what's
After I've successfully roused the crew as they respect my authority.
they seem they seem to take to you more kindly than the rest of the crews. You were like kind of making an effort, and in particular, a lot of the crew seem quite obsessed with your rabbit. He's kind of like he's quite playful in there.
Excellent. Nicely done, Simon. I'm going to retire to my quarters, but not until after the start. Minor illusion only lasted a minute, so my hat's now gone, but I cast it on Simon and walk away and say, mind the deck, Simon! and to Jin I go, we head eastward, make it happen. And walk away.
Yes, okay. You're leaving Simon out on deck, are you?
Yes.
With the captain's hat.
Hardy attack.
A small little paper captain's hat.
I like that.
And I'd like to go back to my quarters. And if at all possible, I want to pray to Timora and be like, oh, that was close. Thanks for saving me. And if I see any sort of gold in my room, I'm just going to throw it overboard.
Okay.
What?
Like gold coins?
Anything valuable in the room, I'm going to throw it. Like if there's like a golden jug or like anybody. Oh, is there a golden jug?
Sorry. What is the answer to Jeopardy? There's nothing. It's quite humble quarters. This is like, I mean, if you think of it this way, it's kind of like in a video game when you get the ship, it's very basic and you can upgrade it or whatever. So like the rooms are fairly basic. There's the most valuable looking thing in the room is there's a painting on the wall of a large red dragon with erupting volcanoes in the background. And the frame looks like it's kind of like I mean, it's not solid gold, but there's like gilding, threaded with gold.
I'm going to try to take the frame off.
Yeah, it comes off quite easily. It's like big for you, but it'd be a normal size painting.
And
there's kind of like a portcullis kind of window. You would probably have to smash this thing to get it through because it's like a painting and this is a portcullis.
okay, I'm going to say thank you for saving me, and then I'm gonna
to you
because I was taking death saving throws,
yeah.
so I'm like trying to be like thanks for saving me, and then I'm gonna say a copper to the lady returns tenfold in gold. I'm gonna try to fit it through, put it out to the sea.
It definitely isn't fitting.
I'm going through it. I'm trying to push it as hard.
It's gonna be for me.
You know when you were small, you know those blocks and like you had to pick them in the right thing.
Harry, have you actually
Remember the kids? You know that you just circle, you put it in a circle.
Yeah,
I'm guessing this is like putting a rectangle into a circle. Ain't gonna fit.
Square peg in a round hole.
Mm-hmm.
That's the term.
Or a
There you
round
go.
peg in a square hole.
No.
Gotta think outside the box.
Or inside the box. Think about it.
Right, a second. Take 3. Dun, 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 dun.
So hard to change spells. I don't know what to swap.
I know, man.
Me too.
These are the ones that didn't make the cut.
Me too.
Sugar boys. Oh, places. You're like animals. That's back there. Which one again?
Everything.
Batter sausage?
Oh yeah. I got too much.
One on the ring?
Yeah. Jeez, they went kind of overboard with the packaging, like it was.
I got scammed with chips. Chips in there. Big old chips. Take that. You're a giant. Chicken dippers, is that... What did you get? I have chicken burgers. Yeah, then that's you. So you don't play around? You got 4 boxes.
Yeah, the end of it.
Do you want a place, John?
No, I'm alright. I have enough boxes to make a house. Kind of like an onion ring?
Cool, I got a 20. No, I'm okay, thank you.
That is a meager discount.
It is me.
No, I'm just gonna go straight with this. Oh dear! Oh, I'm gonna have to cut out all these fucking breaks.
What's lighter than light?
I slide! Oh,
Pretty low.
Okay, so sorry, you're trying to fit
This
this.
onion ring.
Basically, the frame is such that you even looking at it with your eyes, which are in your head, you can see that this thing would need to be broken in half to fit through. Like it's
Dave's
like
so good
twice the
with
width.
sleepless.
So you have to like smash it to get it through if you want to do that.
I cast reduce on it.
Okay, it to about half the size and it easily fits through.
For you, my lady, take this heathen god.
You can see it just kind of like flits off into the clouds. You're like not super high. They're not above the cloud line yet. They're kind of just coasting along. But it does get taken off by an updrafted wind.
I then
Like, look at that.
go to bed
Why
and
open the box?
think of just go to bed and think of my lady. And then
I do the same every night.
and I sleep like that, leaving Simon to.
I mean, it seems like you're pretty safe. Well, everyone's resting? Or are you actually? Yeah. Sorry, you're still studying, are you?
I was studying then. Go ahead.
Okay. I will say the book you find, knowing what you're like, specifically to do with resurrection, the two methods covered in this book, that will pertain to what you're looking into, would be liches and vampires. So there's liches have been around and they've been a menace to the world for as long as records have been kept, and they basically utilize magic so strong that it sacrifices their soul, and the soul is contained within a thing called a phylactery. And until that phylactery is destroyed, they will always resurrect. And that's how that immortality works. Like the way they aren't immortal, the way it kills is destroy the phylactery, but if it remains intact, they are effectively immortal. And then vampires are tales of legend. Most of the stories will be what we would have in the real world as well, but they come in more varied shapes. Whereas liches are all kind of like they all have the same MO. They're all corrupted by magic. They're usually insane. Vampires are more or less.
Do they glow in the moon? Like,
Sparkles, you mean?
they sparkle in the moon.
There's no mention of. I thought you meant the liches. I was like, I don't get it.
No.
There's no mention of it in this book on whether or not they glow.
Neither confirm nor deny
Exactly.
they Twilight.
But it seems that the vampires are more varied in that they are more of a variation of the person they were before. They aren't the same. They are changed, but in that all liches end up with more or less the same goals. Vampires are more of a grey area. They're harder to predict and therefore can be considered more dangerous.
Interesting.
The vampirism itself stems back to an unknown curse from the elves, and the only way known to contract is to be bitten by a vampire who intentionally wishes for you to turn into one.
Is there any names mentioned about vampires?
The very well known was Gulthias,
Yes.
vampire of legend. The rest of them,
Nice.
they mostly keep to themselves. Gulthias was killed 300-400 years ago.
Really tasty potato.
There are tales of a reigning vampire called Strad von Ronson. The details are sketchy, and they're like a lot of it is kind of rumor. Like it could also be misconstrued that from your parsing of reading between the lines. It could also be that he's just a wealthy lord that people don't like. The rest of vampires tend to stay under the radar, and people don't know that they're vampires until it's too late.
Does it give us sort of like, is there any sort of areas where they're come from, or just
No, they're. I mean, the thing is, they are effectively myths that are based in fact.
Nothing too concrete.
Strahd's domain is it's far further south, like a month's ride south. But they are scattered throughout the world. Like they're not unheard of. They just keep themselves and try and stay hidden.
Okay, cool. Happy with that. I shall go to bed.
Okay.
Retire, I will.
So you're all rested up. You're all fully back to health. You get all your spell slots back, all your abilities. All that good shit. Sweet.
Never sure we're gonna get attacked in the night.
We have the rabbit holding fort.
You are on an airship. When you wake up, you see that
This is night.
as you each look out the windows of your individual rooms, you see you are a good deal higher than you were when you went to bed. You're now above the cloud line. You can see the clouds far below you, and you're like moving at a significantly faster pace, faster than you were. Not a lot, but a bit faster than you were when you were in the Cloud Giant's tower when you left the crater. The skies are pretty much clear. There's no thunderstorms below you, and nothing else that you can see flying around the horizon. What do you guys want to do?
It's the morning, is it? Can we tell? Yeah.
It's about 8 in the morning now.
Did we hear a cock crow?
Up in the sky.
You do not hear a cockle.
Stretch, get out of bed. Walk on deck to see how the crew are doing.
The crew are working away, not overtime, but they are doing more things than you saw before because they're actually dealing with the sails and like it seems like they're actually putting work into moving the ship at the moment.
I go and knock on my friend's door. Damn it!
Oh, sorry. I thought it was just that was not mine.
Yes.
Someone has self-esteem issues. We'll come back to that.
I told them to do something and they did something.
Yeah. I thought you were the captain, right?
Yeah, I didn't think everyone would go along with this.
Do you still wearing your night hat?
No, I'm dressed.
Okay.
Are you in the same room? Why are you guys in the same room?
Why not? Are we in the same room?
No. Maybe I went into your room. Until I finished my study.
Whose room was this?
Ruse were just like someone goes, oh, who's up?
Would you like to go out and peek to see if there's anything around?
Are we close? Have you been on deck?
I just made sure the men hadn't mutinied, but no,
That's where the
Mutiny.
I don't have a lot of faith in my captain. Between you and me, I don't have a lot of faith in my captaining abilities.
Shouldn't be so hard on yourself.
Why did you?
I've never been captain before.
Why did you jump at the chance to be a captain? Then?
Because I've never been a captain before.
Fine. I'll be the captain now.
We can be a community of captains. We can all captain.
There is a word for that. I'll parlay to you.
I don't think that's the right word.
You have to say parlay back though.
We're parlaying right now.
Parlay. Okay, so I'm gonna go up onto the deck if you guys
I shall follow.
You're all heading up, here.
with one night hat. My night hat. Sleepy.
I think I meant like night, like it's in a Knight of the Realm or something. I was like, when did you get that?
No, just
Oh,
like
so
a
your
sleep-
mirror night?
No, just my sleeping hat.
Like a nightcap. Yeah.
You know the ones that have
Yeah.
the bobbles.
Yeah, I know the type. +1 to sleeping.
Like a Sandman hat.
So, as you come up on deck, you see the view I described there of the crew working away. Several of them are actually peering over the starboard side. Like you're going east, no port side. They're kind of like launching themselves over the edge.
Port is right.
Left.
There. I knew that.
No port left in the bottle.
You can see they're all kind of like coming at each other and pointing and just kind of mystified at something below.
I really like that saying, by the way.
Oh, yeah, I shall look over and see what they're looking at.
As you peer over, you see nothing. It's just endless clouds, and they're all kind of staring. and all of a sudden there's this eruption underneath as this enormous whale bursts out from the clouds. It's kind of like a backflip and it's going back into it. It's like it's a football pitch size, you know. So it's got like 6 fins either side. It's like almost calculated. I think it would look similar to a humpback whale to us, but it has 2 sets of eyes, 6 fins, and its tail is encrusted with it almost looks like rock, but there's kind of like long stringing like what would be baleen in like a blue whale, kind of stringy sort of stuff hanging off its tail as it kind of glows as its tail flips up and disappears under the clouds again.
Glows.
Is there any harpoons on
As
the
it's
deck?
like, it looks kind of like that's what's propelling it through the sky, like it flicks and then that kind of pushes it.
Is there any harpoons on the deck?
None that you can see. Are you saying that out loud?
I don't got any harpoons.
Now, Rube, why would you ask that question?
Is that a kind of like there will be answer or?
I don't know. But this creature, look, I assume you want to shoot this creature with a harpoon. Is that what you're getting at?
No, like I want to throw the harpoon at him.
That's the differentiation.
Look, good meat on him.
What is that creature? Have you seen it before?
Yeah, good question.
Jin leans over.
Oh, Jin, a good friend.
It's a sky whale. It's not a very clever name, but it tells you all you need to know.
Skywell. Address your captain correctly.
Kind of looks around. He's like, Captain, it's a sky whale.
Thank you very much, Jin.
They're harmless. We
He's
mostly
going
do
for
them. They're quite rare though, so we've never really seen them.
Harmless.
How much would you get for one of them?
Kind of looks confused. He's like, I hadn't really thought about it, but I mean, I've never seen any pieces for sale. I imagine they're rare.
I think we should leave the Skywell alone. Let's wonder.
Of course.
Yes. I mean, I was more saying it for someone else.
We're on a mission.
Yes.
We have a quest.
Hunt Skywell.
No, Rube, not that.
While he's eating his breakfast.
Do I see Simon floating around in there?
Yeah, he's kind of like hopping around on deck. He's kind of
That's
walked
amazing.
over towards you when you came on deck.
Good boy.
Simon.
So, as we are protectors of the realm, I'm going to save the realm. How far away are we from the lands of Duke Zalto, do you know, Jin?
I literally never heard of them until you came on board the ship.
Okay, have you ever heard of a fire? Have you heard of fire? Have you seen a fire giant?
I've never really seen one. I know they're mean business.
Yes. Bad business as well. They'll eat you for breakfast.
Well, yeah, as in, I meant they are mean business, but I suppose they do mean business as well.
they do that as well. So we need to find. We don't actually know where we're going. Are we past the mountains?
You're above the cloud line. It's hard to see.
What's this crewman's name again?
This crew. He is the first mate, and his name is Jin.
First mate
So
Jin.
the G or J, we're not sure.
Is there any towns or cities close by here that we can touch down?
We could drop
Alright,
altitude and
that's
check, but we have to slow our speed. We can't go this fast when we're below the cloud lines.
Okay. I have no idea how close or far away we are.
Why would we need to stop?
I'll go
To ask for directions.
I'll go no
Going east.
If how far down? I think are we in the clouds?
No, we're like when you're like
I know.
cruising, when you're like looking down at the clouds.
We've got a really big long bit of rope and I've tied to it and I could shimmy you down and you could duck and I'll shimmy you back up.
I think this is a good plan.
It's like a good mile down.
We'll get a really long bit of rope that I really long.
It's like imagine how low the clouds are when you're like flying.
We get a rope.
I think this is a great plan. I think we should do it.
You
Your captain commands.
You
Can we not just descend a bit? No.
If you want to, yeah, we just have to slow our speed is all.
I don't know
That
if
would
it's
seem like a good idea.
well, I don't think it is. We're getting a little speed. We're going in the right direction.
We could have passed it for all we know.
Harshnag said it was very far away.
Did he?
He said it was over the mountains.
Okay. How do you know we haven't passed over the mountains?
Because we looked around and saw no mountains.
Clouds.
We
We
were
can't see anything.
Let's ask Dane Cagman.
Did we ask her? I don't think she knows the way, but we can ask her.
Interesting.
No one you've spoken to seems to know where the Fire Giant's fortress is. In fact, it seems that maybe you only know where it is because you sought out a magical oracle that is all-knowing.
I would like to gather the crew.
Okay.
Nim, what are you doing?
They might know. Someone might know have some information.
The crew all start to assemble and the ship kind of like creaks to a halt as it comes. Where are you going off? Yeah, the ship comes to a dead stop and kind of like starts drifting along as the now unmanned ship, the crew will like assemble in front of you, kind of like.
Well, this is slower than descending to the clouds.
It looks like, I mean, this is like, it's a crew of 10 or so, like it's a skeleton crew, like it seems like everyone has a job to do. Yeah.
Crew, as you know, that we're the Sky Heralds. This is Rube,
As you said, the kind of the principles.
saviors of the realm. This is Rube. This is Javis.
Hello. Hello, Rube. Hello, Javis. They'll stay together.
Yes, yes. Gold pieces for all. Rube, make that happen.
Oh,
No, you didn't like money.
I don't like owning money. That's why I don't have any money to give anyone.
If you don't like owning money.
I have no money. No.
Should we push
No, I
them
know.
as
But I
well?
want
I'm jealous.
to keep paying
No.
people.
So I try to live a life of servitude and don't. I don't possess any money. What I do and understand that other people have money.
Okay.
So that's why I said Rube give them money. Anyway, we're looking for who knows anything about fire giants.
Rube puts up his hand.
Yes, Rube. What do you know?
Go big with fire.
Yes. Who can elaborate on this?
This little, like one little hand kind of raises up the back and you can only see like this much behind people.
You, sir, the small.
Fire bad. Fire is bad.
It's also true, Nim.
Ah, they've got us there. Who knows where fire giants live?
The hand up.
Ah,
Well, no one really, we don't really see them at home.
have any of you heard of like human calamity? Humans being enslaved by things?
In general?
Towards the east.
I was just like,
Nim, this is pointless.
Back to your stations, men. You're doing a great job.
Can we? May I request we descend below the clouds to get a bearing on our surroundings, please, crewmen? Or be
As soon as you clap, they all like start making their way back to their positions. Like descending, start like unfurling sails and pulling ropes. And the ship immediately starts to back into movement, but kind of like moving down.
doing
Again.
it. They're doing
well, sorry, I'm just sorry.
This crew, although very
it.
obedient, but don't have that like sailor spark that I was expecting.
You mean the competence?
What is the spark?
He means, you know, the competence inside. There's no, I must say,
I've
A
never
very
been on a
different
ship.
view of what sailors are.
You think the Navy.
I don't know, obedience is better, but I thought my Sky Herald trick would work. No one doesn't know what this is. Good call.
No, I guess not.
Kakati.
So the ship descends below the clouds. Or was there something you want to do as you're going down?
No.
It feels kind of like you got a kind of like an uneasy feeling in your stomach, and the air is like becoming. It's like you didn't even realize how thin the air was before. You could breathe fine, but like you can feel it's kind of like taking a big breath as you kind of like it's the reverse of like diving into the water, and the clouds kind of envelop around you and wish past your face, and you erupt back below the cloud line. And you see the terrain around you is actually familiar. The Sword Coast is actually quite a large area, and you can see it's far away, but you can see Waterdeep. You can make out the area of mountains and frost that would be Brinshan there. You can see in the very distance the now crumbled mountainside of the Eye of the Allfather, and you can also see Nim. You recognize the forest you were captured by lizard folk. It's way off in the distance, but you all notice that there is actually like kind of a swirling. It's kind of like heat shimmers, that kind of like movement. It's not a solid color or anything, but there's kind of like this swirling shape. It looks like there's magical activity there on a large scale. The whole forest seems to be shimmering.
In the sorry, which place? The place of Lizardman.
Yeah.
Okay. Where the black dragons were.
Yeah.
Are we moving that way or away from it?
You're kind of you'll pass by it and it's actually becoming more clear, and you see as you get closer, you see like the two black dragons kind of erupt out of it, and they're just kind of like they're way away. So they don't seem to be paying any attention to you. In fact, they seem to be fighting each other. They kind of like clash in the air and start like tearing chunks of each other's flesh and then disappear back into the magical swirl of the forest.
Shall we investigate? Or shall
No, that almost killed me, and that killed Willis. That person that was here before, not anymore. It doesn't matter.
we... Above the clouds then. Or do we see mountains in the east? Eastward?
There are mountains all around you. Yeah, you are heading towards the mountains of the east.
Why would you not release?
I don't know.
I don't think we should fight the dragons, but I'm curious to see what that magical thing's going on. What do you think? You are the level-headed one.
I'm also curious, but I don't want to go close.
How curious are you? We'll give them a week.
Did we see that they're like actively fighting with each other? Like there's no...
From here, it very much looks like around.
And
I
probably
don't think they'll care if we...
when they went
They're-
into the oak, did they just like disappear?
Yeah, it's kind of like from the distance you are, it kind of like they were obscured. It's the energy, whatever it is, looks like you will be able to maybe see through it if you got closer, but from here, it's kind of like it obscures too much.
The little gaming thing, you have to get closer to see it.
Out of war.
Dame Kagma. Is she there?
No.
You, Jin, get Dame Kagma, please. We need her.
He just kind of goes, alright, and he runs off to Kagman's quarters.
I think it's a good idea to inspect
Person's name.
distance. I know, Dame Kagma. You're gonna be a merciful
Nim,
dude.
I mean, there's a lot of bad stuff that happens in the world. Do we have to? I mean, we have a mission.
Okay.
We're gonna get sidetracked by a lot of things. I think time is of the essence to stop these.
We got sidetracked
giants.
a lot though. We still haven't even found the Ring of Winter.
So I mean, there's probably other adventurers on their way to stop that. Whatever's going on over there. Those.
What I thought. God, I'm just finishing my breakfast. Once we went to one of the black dragons killed the black dragon, and we stole bits of it.
To what end?
Like you would get like one scale, but like a whole set of armor for you. You got a dragon, black dragon armor.
I think it's worth asking Dame Kagma to see if she knows what's going on here, and if she doesn't know, we can then get out and leave. But if she does know, then we make a more informed opinion.
What's the question? Could I be like?
Why are you whispering?
Because I don't want to hurt. Could no dragons be like cousin or something?
Oh my God, you're right.
I don't think that's me.
You do, she is green. skinned.
She's
These dragons are black skinned.
Well,
Or also, that's not how dragons work.
yeah, but
Just so you, John.
Yeah, I thought this at the start though.
So
You better keep an eye on that Dame Kagma.
she could be on the inside though.
She seems trustworthy, and
Well-
Slar and everyone else
True.
seem to
Oh
be.
my God, Slar and Thar could be their cousins.
Daenerys is the same colour as the
Also, I don't think that's how it works.
Regular.
Okay, so that was a big
Jin comes running back up with Kagma by his side. She's actually not wearing her plate armor that you've seen her in before. She's kind of not in the knit. She's wearing kind of like the linens one would wear under armor. Like she was maybe mid getting dressed. She kind of like she's in the middle of doing something. She's like, what?
My lady.
You should have a look over at the forest over
You
there.
get to the point. I like you. And she walks over the edge.
You don't be stealing clothes, bro.
She likes.
She go like looks at her and she claps a hand on Jin's shoulder, like, fetch me an eyepiece, and he runs off. A few seconds later, comes back with a large telescope. She kind of picks it up, and she says, "There are black dragons fighting down there. We'll have to make a wider path if we are to avoid it."
Yeah, Jobs, you get me an eyepiece, boy.
Jin, eyepieces for everyone.
That's the only one we have on
Oh,
deck.
okay. Strike one.
Kind of pushes it into your chest, like, look.
Thank you.
Yeah, you can see that there's the magic fog isn't really obscuring as much as kind of like blurring. You can see that the dragons are kind of like snarling right through it, and there's like chunks taken in. It looks like maybe they've been fighting for a while. They don't look like they're about to keel over anytime soon, but they are definitely fighting each other. The vortex doesn't seem to be coming from them, but it is happening around it.
Dame, have you ever seen? There seems to be some magical effect going on there. Have you ever seen anything like this?
Not specifically this.
There you go.
Are you curious?
Yes. But we should avoid it.
No,
Okay.
no.
Just because we're curious doesn't mean we should go down to that black dragon battle.
He is right. They are called African American.
Why did they change the word?
No dodging the store. You can't use that old man language, Jim.
Sorry, that's my father.
Sorry.
We are on a quest, a mission, which I've said several times.
We get that you're 350 years old, but still.
I'm 186. But we have to find this fire giant Duke. What's his name? To the east, over the mountains, which we are not there yet.
Okay. Above the clouds again, so?
Is there a wheel? Is there a wheel?
There is.
Is it like what you think a ship is on the top?
Yeah.
Rube
Because
walks-
basically what you think of like a pirate ship, but then there's kind of wings coming out either side that are kind of like sort of framed with like what actually looks like it could be dragon's hide flapping. Propellers at the back, and then a large like blimp-like balloon at the top. But other than that, it is like think Final Fantasy airships.
Rube's gonna walk towards the wheel.
It's in the back of the ship, yeah.
Yeah.
And the stern.
Start with stern. Walk to it.
It's as you approach, it's kind of it's a like what you'd expect a pirate ship wheel to be. It's nothing particularly ostentatious. It's not wrecked. It's fine.
Rube goes.
Sorry, there is actually excuse me, a crewman steering, and as you approach, he goes like, "Do you want me to drive, Captain?"
Rube nods. Goes.
Like steps aside
And then he goes, I am the captain now. And he turns it east towards the mountains.
okay, so yeah, the whole ship goes, it creaks as it like the whole crew starts choking. They all like kind of like grab the edges and the ropes and look, but the ship is like maintaining its course. It's not about to fall into the sky.
And he looks at Jeff and goes, we hunt whale.
Whale?
We hunt whale. No, I'm only messing.
We're hunting whale.
We hunt whale. Yeah.
There has been no sign of the whale below the cloud line.
Would you like some gravitas to your statements?
Who's gravitas?
What?
We're gonna make the pirate hat.
Oh no, I'm not actually the captain. I'm just watching.
I'm also gonna play captain's music behind it because I can do that.
What is captain's music?
Sailor's music. No, just Air Force music. So I'm just playing that behind you.
Come on and get your fellow man.
Rube, ascend.
Ascend. Rube pulls the stern up.
The crewman's voice. There's a lever actually to the side. And you see, it's kind of like like what you expect a lever to be, but it's kind of got the same sort of. It's almost like another wheel, but on its side, kind of
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
And as you like tilt it up, the ship does.
Oh, Rube's gonna put one hand down on that. Turn it up.
It's like kind of it resists more than the main wheel, and kind of like locks after you reach a certain angle. As
Yeah.
the ship kind of.
He's gonna turn that, and he's gonna have one arm on the stern and one hand.
The air starts to get quite sharp, and the clouds splash onto the ship again. Yeah, they actually feel like kind of a little bit wet, assumably from general
Precipitation.
That's the word. I was like, perception isn't the word. Yeah, it's like you're not soapy. You feel a little like damp because it's kind of refreshing. You kind of head onto the clouds, and it's almost like it feels like you're kind of like landing in the ocean, kind of, and the clouds out. So you've not gone like crazy high, but you're above the cloud line, and it all like the clouds are like actually cutting off the bottom. It's almost like you're sailing through the clouds as you continue eastward.
So what? We're going over a mountain, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Does it see those mountains are high enough that the level we're at, we should actually start kind of seeing them when we get close? We're not just gonna ram it.
They don't seem to touch the clouds.
Okay, cool.
Not the ones you can see anyway. And you can't really. It's fairly clear skies with the clouds.
We'll keep going for a bit, and then maybe we'll drop down.
Yes.
I'll put a note.
Should we have breakfast?
Yeah,
I think Rube already ate, but
I'll go for second breakfast.
Shall we have breakfast? A captain's breakfast. We very rarely get this.
okay.
Gin, 3 captain's breakfast.
He goes like, right away. He leaves here and he's like, is it just like a normal breakfast?
Normal breakfast, but with candles.
A captain's breakfast, and he runs off, and you're brought down to the
Captain's breakfast table.
the captain's breakfast table. It's just Rube yours is like the kiddie table with a little like high chair. What's the word? The where you eat on a ship, not the canteen.
The
whole mess.
The 3 keep everything.
There's a word for
The
it.
dining area.
The dining. Yeah, sure. The dining area.
There is a word for it.
Yeah, I can't think what it is. Oh, it's not canteen. Anyway,
Canteen,
yeah.
yeah.
It's the mess.
The mess.
Mess.
Mess hall.
Mess hall.
Yeah, I guess.
Mess halls in the army.
The eatery. Spent too long on this. Yeah, you're brought down. There's like steamed
Hams.
steamed hams. Well, yeah, there's technically it is ham. It's beef. So yeah, there are steamed legs of ham, and various piles of vegetables and fruits and like a surprisingly nice looking breakfast, and a couple of like badly damaged candles scattered around the table, kind of like half melt or whatever. And as you sit down, he's like, so it's the best I could do. We're not big on candles here.
You're doing great.
Oh, thank you so much. Enjoy your breakfast.
No,
he leaves.
you stay as our first mate. Have our captain's breakfast with us.
There's actually 3 helpings prepared, so.
I'm small. You sit with me.
Alright, you pull the chair up beside you, so it's.
Don't you have something in the ship that might need your? Should you be doing something?
Don't be so mean to him.
Oh, well, I'm going to point to his first mate.
First mate, he got the eyeglass.
Yeah, but
To be honest,
I mean,
this-
you did
this-
say with a skeleton crew, people need to be doing their jobs.
what did you do though?
yeah,
I
well,
don't know. I have no idea what to do.
so far they've been getting on fine without me, and to be honest, it gets me out of trouble on the deck, so I'm happy
Yeah.
enough.
Deck's never been cleaner.
Solving the day.
Yes, sometimes birds shit on it, and I have to clean it up, and it gets quite slippy. One time when we were actually flying out to meet you, there was a lot of bird shit on the deck, and I hadn't cleaned it up, and some of us slipped up and fell, and then Kermit was not happy.
I think Nim made like the black polar boy the first mate.
What is
That's-
your job here? What do you do aside from cleaning the deck?
What was your former job? Because now you are
Well, I've been
right hand, the captain's.
before this. I was an acolyte in the Church of Solace in the Viaburg, and then I was the cabin boy, and now I'm first mate. So it's been a whirlwind.
Aha, yes.
Yes.
That's a big
Acolyte to what god did you say?
To Solace, all of our crew
Oh,
are
that makes
acolytes
sense.
of the Sol Gradora. We all serve Solace.
Yes. Yes.
so solid.
Well, I'm famished.
On route.
Oh, please eat! And he like,
Oh, it's here on the table.
yeah.
I'll eat then.
I thought you were just announcing it.
I thought we were
Sorry,
waiting
I
for
was,
food.
no, I was describing it, the steamed hams.
Oh, I thought they were like cooking.
No, this was like laid out waiting for you when you
Right,
arrived.
sweet.
It's like, well, I think you were like hinting that you wanted him to leave.
Once Jin is eaten, but only once he's eaten, I'm going to ask him politely to, not politely, I'm going to Jin, we require maps
Maps of what the sword
of
goes?
the Sword Coast, specifically east of where we are.
Okay, I'll see what Dame Kagma has.
Good lad.
Alright, enjoy the rest of your breakfast. He shimmies off.
Actually, name you too, because you'll got spells. Is there any spells for like not being scared of things?
Yes, I do have one. If you allow me to take a short rest and swap out a spell.
No, I mean in the future, like if something was really scary, I wouldn't get scared.
Yes.
What's it called?
Are you new to it when you're raging?
No, I was thinking this today. I was looking through the book. It's a different path. The berserker path you go such a rage that you're not fear of anything.
You ain't a fearing nothing.
Ain't fearing nothing, but I'm a zealot.
Are you scared of being scared? Because I can help you with that.
No, but like, if something was really scary, like it feared me, like I'd fear it.
Rube, I didn't want to prepare this spell, but I will for you.
What? Explain it to me, please.
It suppresses strong emotions in a group. So every humanoid, which you would be one, within a 20-foot circle, but also a circle that's 3-dimensional. So what do we call them?
I don't know.
A sphere.
Oh, a sphere.
They all have to succeed a saving throw or automatically fail one should they choose. And a creature that fails a saving throw, you can suppress any effect to be charmed or frightened. So not just being
Basically,
scared.
anything caused fear, we will be feared.
Yeah, there's some other stuff, but yeah.
Rube, look, I think maybe you should prep that next time. Just like,
What are you scared of?
but Imrith is a bit scary.
Oh, I remember you ran.
Yeah. See, she's gonna kill my mum.
Oh, what?
Yeah, she killed my mum. She killed.
You've seen Imrith? You've met Imrith?
Well, like, I was hazy memories, but like, I remember a big.
What colour is it again? Blue?
I remember a big blue dragon, and she like took my mum, and then there was all sand, and then when I saw Imrith, I completely recognised her.
Over the course of the rest of us, up against us.
That's why I like jealous. I kind of ran with you because I didn't want you to die like my mum.
Oh, very brave. I mean, touching.
I just got really scared. I don't get scared. You know, I don't get scared.
Tell you what, you won't get scared anymore.
Yeah, that's good.
You got a heart of a what? A lion.
Oh, I was going to say bull, but that's not good.
No. You've left those bulls behind you.
I technically, when I got rid of the bull, I got rid of my bull.
Rube, we may see Imrith again.
Yeah. I'm not going to run this
You
time.
can't run there.
I won't run. But it's pretty big.
But who else is pretty big?
That's Stegosaurus.
Yes. Yes, and Harshnag.
Oh yeah. But
And your heart.
we're gonna have. Oh, thank you. We're gonna have to come up with something now to beat it because she's really powerful.
I think this spell might help you. I think it might help us all. I thought we all were very lucky.
I mean, how would Imrith know where we're going?
But we're gonna have to
I agree.
We're gonna have to kill her someday. Like, I'm gonna have to kill her someday. Like, what
Maybe.
would you kill your mum? What would you do?
I think Imrith might have killed a lot of people's mothers.
Yeah, but you gotta do that for the people.
And all for the people as well.
Yes, I would feel quite strongly if that happened, probably.
Yeah.
I would imagine. Maybe.
But, we're just
So-
wondering.
We've heard about your mother killed by Imrith. Your father raped your mother, famously.
Yeah, thanks.
Famous for reading
Yeah.
your mother.
Jess?
Yeah, but you never really talk about your
Who are
family.
your parents, Jess?
I do a lot of talking.
Do you have a notepad there?
Rube takes
I'm
a
drawing maps.
Rube takes a pen and paper.
There's just drawings of Rube like flexing third areas with a heart around it.
Well, what do you want to know?
Well, we've been travelling for some time now, and we've bridged this gap before, and you've opened up a bit, but tell me about your parents.
Look, how do you just like come from the ground, or do you have a mum and dad?
Forest gnomes
gnomes?
do not come from the ground.
No, I was born.
Oh, okay.
Jealous.
I was actually just realised because Dave doesn't have visual context. There was a chest bump in between there. Just like you took a weird dramatic pause, like I was born.
I was trying to say whether I wanted to chest bump or not. I don't really know my family too well. They're not really in my life. That's why I'm really bothered.
Oh, okay.
At a young age, I left.
Well, what's young for a gnome?
I was like, what was I? Maybe 20 or 30, maybe?
Oh.
Oh, why did you leave so young? You had so much to learn.
Did your dad rape your mum?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh, okay.
We had different ideas on how to live life, and we didn't really. It was just a difference of opinions. I went my way, they went their way.
Oh.
No
That's
one.
sad.
That is sad. You hide a lot of pain behind those eyes, Jealous.
Those wise eyes.
Look, you must have seen a lot in your 168 years?
I'm 186.
Oh, jeez,
That was
sorry.
close. I mean, I went in the temple and I made life there.
Life temple.
Mm.
Are they temple folk as well?
Who?
Your parents? That
Oh God, no.
Oh God. Is that?
You
Is that
mean,
why?
you mean, you mean, Savras now, yes.
Sure.
Okay.
And,
Well, this is a good sharing moment.
but look,
You obviously don't want to speak about it.
There's nothing really to say. I mean, they're not in my life anymore.
Okay. Well, we're in your life now. This is a trust tree.
so is like your temple your family? Like?
Sure.
Because I've heard like some weird stories about like temples and priests and stuff.
What are you getting at?
I'm just wanting to know, is my friend okay? Like, you're not hiding any pain, no? Everyone has pain.
No.
Okay. Just, I'm there. I'm always there for you.
We are always as captains of this
Captains. Like, you're the
unnamed
one.
ship.
What is going on right now?
But basically, we're having an intervention. You have some problems, we need to
We
talk.
are on a quest.
You
are we
have
not?
bottled up your problems for too long.
James,
How is this
as,
relevant to our quest?
as Rube and Nim are like corralling you, you see Jin arrives at the door outside with like a couple of maps, and he's like,
Oh, Jin, come!
"I don't want to intrude. It looks like we're on."
No, not at all. Bring the maps here.
You go in. He's like, "Oh, really? I don't mind if I'm intruding." And
We'll get to this later, Jeff.
it's like there's three
Made
large.
great strides today.
Nearly broke through.
There's three rolled up maps. He's like, I got the most relevant maps I could. This one should cover, he unfurls it, and it's kind of like just kind of the bottom right corner kind of like is cut off by the mountains that it sounds like the oracle was talking about.
Oh.
And it's kind of like you notice that while the actual sword coast is incredibly detailed, like even like there's like drawings of waves and stuff, the further away it gets less details and more kind of like there is something here kind of thing.
Space on the map sort of stuff. Yeah.
Sort of space, but there are like things are noted, but they're not in nearly as much detail. It looks like maybe the map wasn't quite finished yet, but it does list places and general layouts.
He's getting a book out.
And I just want to get the place name correct, just to have. And there's sort of at the mountain range that cuts off the corner. Beyond that is a sort of a crude, rough drawing of a almost bull-like face. They're different to the Minotaur's horns. They're sort of shorter, and it's like a stragglier face, and it's almost like cartoon-like. And it just says Yak Folk Tribes.
Jin or Jim? Jim?
Jin, yes.
Jin with a J or a G, we're not sure.
I don't know which one looks like which.
Neither did.
See, these, what are these, goat men? What are they called?
Well, it says Yak Folk there. I think they prefer Yikurai.
Oh, you're correct. What are they? Usually, like,
I don't really know. We don't know much about them. We've seen them a couple of times, but they're very insular. They're tribal folk, but they seem decent. They keep to themselves. Haven't been a bother to us.
Well, I think Jin has bloody gone and cracked the case, because I seem to remember that Duke Zalto is tormenting the Yak folk.
oh.
So Jin,
That sounds correct.
you might have cracked the case.
Didn't say tormenting.
Enslaving.
Would you mind regaling us?
He basically said like it was like his base of operations was near the Yak folk. He didn't actually specifically mention he was enslaving.
Okay, but okay. Well, he's still cracked the case. We are going in the right direction. It would seem. Jin.
Maybe we should
We have a lead.
either the Yak folk are with them or against them. So maybe we should see what about the Yak folk. Maybe they can help us out.
To the Yak folk.
I concur.
Jin, do you know, do the Yak folk speak? What language do they speak like?
I've never spoken with one, but most of the civilized races would speak common.
Or bovine.
What's
I'm not familiar with it, but if that is a language, I would assume.
Yes.
Well, I assume you speak Bavine. You look like you had a bit of.
What are you all talking about?
It's not my place to point out. I'm sorry.
It's not. Anywho,
I'm so sorry.
no people, I just said breakfast was delicious, and Rube picks up his plate and puts it to the wash machine.
Yes, Jim, can you set a course for this, the yak people, please?
Yes, I'll get right to it, yeah. As soon as you clap me, he's like seemingly waiting for you to finish the clap. Oh, right, wait. And he leaves the
He's
map on
good.
the table.
Guys, you're not giving Jim respect. I thought he was going to help us plan and
We're not, look,
strategize.
remember the last person we sent on a quest? We left him in a pub with a bunch of angry women. We're not bringing Jim.
Oh yeah, the Artist Simber's son. Artist Simber.
No, you had it right.
Artist Simber's son.
Simber.
Simber. I have his name.
I
Oh,
just said
Silvax, I have it. Poor Silvac.
Would we have told him? Yeah.
Oh yeah, I wasn't. Harsh knocked it.
Yeah, Slars mentioned it as well. He seems pretty racked with guilt over the whole thing.
I guess we should prepare.
Is there anything you guys want to do in preparation? Or you just want to kind of fast forward?
Is there any? Just sorry, really quick. Is there any like?
Take as long as you want.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna go to the toilet while you're.
Is there any like weapons on board? Just like hand axes, because I have actually nothing to throw.
No, not really. There's the arrows that will be fired from the ballista that you could use as a javelin.
Yeah, I can work a javelin. Yeah.
They could you'd have to like break stuff off, but you could fashion something that would effectively be a javelin.
Yeah, can I go up deck and just see if they have any spare javelins? I think I can carry 3, is it?
You can carry as many as you want, it's just dead to weight.
Alright. Yeah, 3.
You can carry more than that if you want.
4.
4. Okay.
Too much.
Yes, the crew kind of help you, like you explain your plan, and they help you, like they are effectively just giant arrows.
Yeah.
And the crew can like break off the wingtips at the end and kind of like shave down the points at the front to make it more aerodynamic for throwing purposes. And one of the hardier humans, she's sort of rough enough looking. She actually has a shaved head. She looks like she might be the closest there is to a blacksmith on board.
Nice.
Kind of like whittles away hand grooves in the sides of it, so you now have 4 javelins.
Cool. Hang on.
Nice.
So you're proficient with them, and they take your strength.
Yeah, it's the exact same. Let's look up what the rest of the stuff is.
I would like to have a little moment of solitude and see if I can pray to my god, Timura, to see if she responds.
Okay, you're just praying.
Just praying, saying, hope that you give me luck in the battle to come.
I mean, no visible responses.
I feel warm.
Yeah, you feel better. There's no the lights don't flicker and all this kind of stuff.
It's great.
I'm gonna
It's destroyed with a painting.
skirt. Rube's gonna sharpen his sword as well and look at it and go, "Oh, I won't be scared again, Mum. I promise."
I put my hand on his shoulder.
Are you in the room?
No.
Rube says it by himself, looking into the distance, and then feels a warm hand.
Are you below deck? Or are you in private? Where are you in the?
I thought I was up deck when I was getting the javelins.
Okay, so you are. This is literally right then and there. You're doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. As you're holding the sword and saying it's kind of like you can feel it kind of like humming in your hand, and the runes kind of pulse a little bit, and then die down. It seems to be reacting favorably to your
Home.
Jebus, are you doing anything in the meantime?
What's happened since I gone?
Rube has just fashioned 4 javelins out of the ballistae arrows, and Nim is taking his time to pray to the deity he follows. Just wondering if you want to do anything. I mean, it's probably going to be like a day or two's travel. So if you want to do anything over the space of a couple of days.
Not that I can think of.
Okay. Do you want to do any more research or anything?
Did I get through that whole book?
The one on the necromantic stuff, yeah. You got everything you could out of that.
Alright, I'm good.
Okay. So if that's okay with everyone, we will fast forward. After about 2 days travel, crew start to hear this gang 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 gang, and the ship starts to sink down below the tide line. And Nim, not Nim, Jin is at your side. Nim is like saying, "We're just going to lower down. Sounds like we're getting in close, but we need to be able to see where we're going from this point." And the clouds rush past you. You see you're kind of in like the middle of this enormous mountain range, and it looks like it's like a couple of miles back is where the peaks actually started. It's all like canyons and crevasses and stuff. It's not all pointed, but it's all raised. So you're only a couple of miles above the surface at this point. And as you approach, you can see this. Far off, you can see a large metal door built into the side of a canyon, and the ship kind of like slows to a creek. So it's like kind of where it was speeding. It's now coming into like a gentle kind of like it's trotting along, kind of that sort of speed. Okay, what do you guys want to do?
Were you like surrounded by mountain peaks?
No, you're above them.
Above them? I think this.
You could probably sink down. Like there's room to sink down lower, but then it would be harder to just kind of like navigate your way through.
I think like we should be ready because it's an easy place to get like an ambush or something like that. They can be hidden and bam, jump out.
With that room, then take from the ballistas.
Yes, Rube.
I mean, if you want to get it a bit more subtly, we can drop you in.
No, from the sky.
Well, we have arcana shoots that will ease your trajectory.
I mean, these yak folk are friendlies, correct?
So you.
Well, we don't know. We've never really spoken to them, but it's nothing really says intimidate like pulling up your airship.
Did you say shoots like jumping?
Oh yeah, you jump down with one of these and you activate it, and it'll slow your speed and you'll land okay. If you want to pull up and make a statement, you can pull up the ship. I'm just saying we have ways of getting you down without actually landing, and we can give you a stone that will send a signal when you want to be picked up.
I very much like that. I'm also very worried about our unnamed airship getting damaged.
Well,
It's the best thing that we own.
It could be up in the sky, and we have a rock and it'll come down.
But I also like the fact that this stone, you say, you can...
Well, just to send a signal to say you need to be picked up, and we'll be able to find you.
I like this idea.
Sorry.
I suppose we don't know how these yaks will react to us, so we should keep our distance. I don't know what to call these things.
The yak folk.
Yak folk.
They also go by the Yikurai.
Yikurai, okay.
Yikurai.
I think we should go down. Like, remember I told you my mum read me that book called Metal Gear, and we should parachute in.
Sorry? What's the
Arcana shoots.
I'll kind of shoot in, that real cool, and then go land, sneak, yeah, and then we sneak, we get what we need, call the rock, we get out of here. See, the rest of the crew agree with me.
There's no way that we're not doing an Arcana shoot. I'm a bit scared that we haven't
We're
even
thinking
done it yet.
about not doing it.
We should 100% do that.
Jebus, we doing it?
100% yes, we should, yeah.
Shall we, let's go now?
I'm ready.
Yes.
My body is ready.
Jin, I've got a big question for you.
Yes.
Will you protect Simon with your life until I come back?
I will protect him to the best of my ability.
With your life?
Uh,
With someone else's life?
I'm kind of sworn to honesty. I'm not going to die for a rabbit, but I will protect him to the best of my ability.
You've brought your friend, companion with us.
You'll be safe here.
Since then, why suddenly leave him behind?
Yeah.
I died. Well, I got unconscious and I don't know what happened. Don't want that rabbit to go.
Sure, Jebus, remember what happened to someone when they bought their pet to a battle? Remember?
Also, look at the
Yes, I do.
look at the joy that Simon's giving these men.
We'll come back to
It's like just kind of like running around in circles, and the crew are like.
Ah, yes.
We'll come back there eating rabbits too.
That's the Jebus laugh.
Shall we?
Well, you all know what laughter sounds like.
Rube wants to get on his shoot
I'm going to say goodbye to Dave and Cagma. Just
and his goggles. Can we get flying goggles?
As you approach Catherine, she's like, "Well, then you have opted the more daring approach. To prove this. Don't worry, goggles.
Is
come
it more
as-
daring? I didn't know we were daring.
Shut up, Jebus. Yes, I would like some goggles, please.
Are you coming, Cagma? We would require a strong sword like yours.
Strong female.
Yes, a beautiful face.
That is flattering, but I am spoken for. If you wish it, I can assist you in this.
I think a strong. I think that would be good.
I mean, this will be dangerous, I'm assuming.
It is hard to say, but always best to assume so.
Oh,
You'd
yeah.
be putting yourself in danger. We can't really.
But
It has been some time since I have felt danger.
Well, then it is settled.
Okay then.
Our 3 becomes 4.
Guys, from a point like this, if she's there, I'm listening. If something happens to
I can still hear you.
if something happens to Thor's gonna be really angry with us.
We are Thor's friends. He would want the strong sword of Kagma protecting us. Kagma would be an honor.
And then we shall go.
Great.
Yes, we shall go.
Yes.
Let us go.
Ruben puts out his mirror nice helmet. It's morphin' time. Jump.
Now, to fit you with your shoes. I assume you don't jump just
No, I know he did the thing. You said it, you do, but I'm not doing it.
No, I kind of figured that was a joke.
Put on my slithering gauntlet.
It doesn't make
It
it.
feels
That
like,
too.
as you put it on, it is like it's like someone like with a wet hand kind of getting you in a handshake.
If he puts it on, he's in water. He turns it.
You never know.
Throw water in.
So as you guys kind of like line up on the side of the deck, you're
World Cup.
no, it's really like maybe watching Friends.
Cockfights.
Cockfights.
You each fitted with this. It's sort of like a glass case with straps going around. So the straps go around you like almost like a cross, and there's a glass case in the center. It's just kind of like there's like kind of crackling purple
don't
energy.
care. Sorry if anyone cares, it's 1-1. Sorry.
I don't even know who's playing.
Oh, alright. Sorry, go on.
It's kind of like a rectangular case, completely transparent with like purple crackling energy, and you're each issued these kind of like steampunky goggles with like kind of bronze casing. There's like a slight blue hue to them. They're like quite thick, and as Kagma's fitting hers on, it's like when you approach terminal velocity, smash the case and you will land safely.
What's terminal velocity?
When we're very, very fast, I think. Yes.
Press it instantly.
When the ground gets very close, smash this.
Count to 10.
No,
Unless you're getting too close to the ground.
Do you reckon this is going to be a strength saving throw? I don't know if I want to do this
The
anymore.
room's like 10.
Okay, as you like seemingly like quite tense, Kagma puts like a large scaly hand on your shoulder. You can feel like kind of like the slight nails in her finger, not like digging in, it's like involuntarily sharp. It's like follow my lead, Rube, the tube.
Oh, yeah, I could see what Thor likes in this movie.
Yeah. She then like reaches down to pick up her greatsword, which was propped against the side of the deck. It's kind of like it's flat and sort of like wide, almost like, and then widens into an arc at the end. She like straps it to her back, and she fits her goggles around her eyes. It's like, you are ready to sail, Sky Heralds.
They don't call us Sky Heralds for nothing. And then,
Yes. Oh wait, one more thing. I run up or say goodbye to Simon. Tear shed. Give him Captain's hat. Back ready to go.
Sorry, one tear
Run
shed.
over to Simon. I shed a tear. Back soon, buddy. Give him a Captain's hat.
Captain's hat. That's what you said. Okay.
Captain's hat.
who's got?
I love that guy. I'm gonna miss you. Let's go.
Well,
Let's go.
no.
Let's just go.
Do we jump or do we do like a scuba dive off the back? You know, like
I'm scuba diving.
just falling straight down.
Okay.
I might not jump if we don't jump soon.
Go. Kagura then jumps up. Is like, very well, and like leaps him. She's like 300 like so running in the air and kind of,
Oh, that's so cool.
and disappears. Well, not disappears. You're below the clouds. Just kind of starts flying, hurtling down towards the ground.
Oh, we do it together and Rube puts out his hands.
Yeah,
Like two kids.
I'm just gonna climb on your chest.
Give me a minute. Is there like a railing or like a... What's the edge of the ship? Is
Yeah,
it
it's just like wooden railing.
I'm just gonna slowly sort of
You're such an old man.
crawl or like...
The wind's like howling at your face.
Just give me a second here.
Once both like feet are up, you feel yourself like kind of from the wind, and you see Kagma's like slowly disappearing.
I'm gonna jump and grab Jeb has fallen off.
Are you resisting?
No. Well, I feel like it would be a surprise.
Yeah. So you're gonna and like you're yanked down with like alarming force. And the wind's like rushing past your face. Have you both put your goggles on?
Yeah, of course. Sorry.
Yes.
First thing I did.
You can feel like immediately like this is a good thing because you would not have been able to see what the fuck is going on otherwise. As you hurtle down towards the ground, you can see like eventually you do start to catch up to the shape of Cagna. You can see like her tail like flapping around in the wind. Nim, are you going as well?
I jumped as well.
You jumped through, right?
Yeah, I said it was on Rube's chest, but I don't think I did go.
Okay. Well, you can say whether or not you go. Like they didn't specify.
We didn't, but yeah.
Yeah, but I was like, is it if you want your character to?
Yeah.
So you're on Rube's chest.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're grappled on, and Rube, you're holding on to him. You just basically like your two children flying through the air. Is it going? And you actually, you can just like see, like your face is in like you're nuzzled into a hairy chest. And you can just feel the wind whipping into your ears. You actually can't see the ground. And eventually, like Rube can like tip forward. You can see above you the ground rushing up to meet you. Are you actually hitting him?
I thought you. Yeah. I am.
Okay. So Nim like smashes his chest and flies up back towards the ship. Like you're not even like halfway down.
Oh.
As in you can see the ground rushing up to meet you.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were very close. But yeah.
Did you, like, was it the wording? Because I mean,
I thought you said rushing. But I thought it was very close. Is it?
no.
Oh, sorry. Well, no.
Okay, right. I thought you were just like your character panicked or whatever. Yeah, no, you're still like only about halfway in. You can see the ground, it's clear. Thanks to these handy goggles. And you can see Cadmus kind of like tilting herself in such a way that she's starting to like tilt towards where the village is, catching a gust. And you can feel yourself like adapting the same sort of pose, and kind of like between the two gnomes that are on you, you kind of catch a good bit of headwind. So you're almost like diagonally falling now. Sort of like almost wingsuit style, but not quite. And you can feel like there's like cliff sides kind of whipping past you, and you can feel your mouths are like quite dry as like the harsh cold taste of the air is like hammering into you. And eventually you can see kind of whips around. She points at her chest and then
So
just kind
cool.
of slams it in her fist into it. And all of a sudden she's like covered in like purple energy. Just kind of crackles all around her, and she shoots up above you. What are you gonna do?
Is she? I'm gonna get to the point she was
Like
at.
she was like this, and all of a sudden she's kind of gone.
Yeah, as soon as I get to the point she did that, I'm gonna bang my chest.
Oh yeah, me too. So you're all kind of immediately there's like purple energy. You all like spring out away from each other, like the energies are like repulsed away. So you're all spread out like quite far, like maybe 20 feet apart each. But you can feel yourself kind of like immediately slowing down. But it's like almost like you're suddenly just not falling, like you're shielded or whatever from gravity, but the ball around you is still falling. And sort of slowing down, and kind of you can feel the edge of its face in the ground is kind of like cracking and kind of and starting to slowly like erode and pull back, kind of. And eventually, kind of like as you get about 15 feet below the ground, it's kind of this is kind of like bang, but from each of the ordinaries, and then you drop the rest of the way, having almost completely halted your momentum up until that point, and land safely on the ground.
Superhero landing.
Are you doing this through?
Yeah.
Cadmus kind of like pulling the remnants of the strap off her chest and like drops on the ground. It's like, you all did well. 3-point landing. That's really hard on your knees.
We are jealous.
Yes. Actually, yeah. Everyone make a Constitution saving throw. That's a good.
This is what I'm
that's a
good
good
at.
call.
17. No. Damn it.
23.
13.
Yeah, you all
Is
managed
that
to like.
3 plus is 4 or 3? Sorry, 3. Sorry, 6.
Think you're fine.
22.
Still way high, man.
You puke.
Yeah. Yeah, you all managed to hold down. James, you kind of like you feel a bit of just from your sudden stopping, but you managed to hold it down, and you can see there's a sort of it's not a path, it's sort of like thin forestry leading up this. Looks like it's about a mile's track up to these like enormous steel doors built directly into the mountainside. There's no one else around. There's no immediate wilderness. There's there are animals around, but they're not prominent.
Any yaks?
None that you can see.
I'm just gonna have a quick look around, just to see if anyone's watching us or anything.
Okay, make a perception check.
Can I do the same?
You can assist,
I'll assist, so I wish
so that gives Connor advantage.
Okay. What do you see? With your elf eyes.
12 total.
There doesn't seem to be anyone watching you. No one you can see. You don't feel any eyes in your back or anything like that.
It's strange that no one's here, right?
A bit strange, but it is a mountain.
I imagine they're behind the heavily guarded door.
You
Yes.
are quite smart, my dear.
Thank God we brought her.
Look, Joe, you stop reading your books. Come on, we have a
Yeah.
mission.
I just want to make sure I get this spell right that I might
right.
have to cast.
Rube then pops up his chest because he's going to be brave, and he walks towards the door.
Oh, we're there? Sorry.
You're about a mile away.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry.
Let's walk.
You're just walking towards
In
it.
that direction. Yes, let's
You
travel.
start hiking towards it.
Ever been to these parts, Kagma?
Can't say that I have had no reason to. Not until now.
Are we north or south here, sorry?
East.
Okay, so on the coast?
The
Mountain.
coast was west.
Yes, sorry.
We are inland.
Yeah, exactly. You've gone
So
further inland than you were before. So yeah, after about
No, just the
God, how long does it take to walk a mile? 10 minutes? 15 minutes?
Yeah, 50 minutes.
3 minutes?
Yeah. Walking.
3.
We can't all run a 3-minute mile.
Yeah, you eventually come up to these enormous doors. They're almost the same size as the door you were dealing with in the Eye of the Allfather. They're about 40 feet tall. And there's no handles, no keyholes. They seem to be almost fused into the mountain themselves. What do you guys want to do?
Rube goes up to it and under his breath goes, "Look." Anything?
There is no response.
Do we see any creatures, humans on the walls? Is there a parapet, I guess?
It's just literally doors are fused into the mountainside.
Oh, okay.
How big are the doors?
About 40 feet by 20 feet each.
Rube takes out a sword and goes, "Ding, ding, ding, ding."
Yes. Good.
A few minutes pass, and eventually, about halfway up the door itself kind of seems to melt in a circle, and this bovine face sticks out, similar to looks to be one of the Yikari that you've seen in the drawing. It's got a curved, small but curved horns, more similar to a tiefling than a bull that you'd be used to, with a shaggy face and soft features and kind of dull, half-closed sort of eyes, with a halberd in its hand that peers over and just goes, "Who goes down there?"
Well, so when I was a Minotaur, I could speak their
I'm assuming
language.
this isn't out loud.
Yeah.
When I was a Minotaur.
I'm not doing my super cool voice. When I was a Minotaur, I could speak their language. So can I?
You still know Abyssal, yes?
Can I? I want to know. Do they speak Abyssal? Can I just say, we're friends in Abyssal?
Double check. I don't.
Yeah, I'm just guessing because one's a yak and one's a Minotaur.
Is Abyssal not evil?
Oh fuck! Let's hope they don't know it then.
Let's hope they don't speak Abyssal.
Any reaction from them now?
He just kind of recoils back. He's like,
Do you speak common?
Oh yeah. I thought that. Yeah, I speak common.
What do you want?
Me and my 3 friends, we want to come in to have a talk with your leader. Do you have a leader, friend?
What business have you here?
Greetings. Your name, my good man.
kind of disappears for a second. So you can.
What business have you here?
You're here to find Zalto.
Disappears for a second. The hole doesn't actually close, but he's disappeared off.
Should we just be honest with them?
But yeah, of course.
Well, look, once it's there with Zalto, so.
That's why I said to find Salto.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
We're not gonna say we're gonna fucking murder him.
No. Although, if they don't like Zalto, we should say that.
I just want to go and have a couple.
I hope Zalto doesn't open the door.
I was gonna say a lie, but to be honest, like, I'm not good at lying, and if I was to roll, I always roll really bad.
Yes.
Someone always makes me roll when
Yes.
I lie.
Jebus is our liar.
The hole above just kind of seals closed again. And you hear as the doors kind of creak open.
Oh my god.
They open by about 4 feet, like not the full way. And you're greeted by 3 full-sized Yikurai. They stand about 7 to 8 feet tall. They're all quite large, each holding one of the halberds. It's like sort of basic but well made, sort of a wooden shaft with like a bone carved point at the end. Who's the one you were talking to steps forward, and he's got just kind of like the soft face. The 2 beside him are kind of like a bit more like matted fur with like maybe half closed eye and scars and stuff. The one you're talking to definitely seems to be the more gentle one of them. He's kind of like puts his halberd down and says,
What do you want with Zalto?
Greetings. I am Nim, Chief of the Sky Heralds, Captain of the Torrent Gale. Who are we speaking to?
My name's Bum.
We're gonna say the Bon or Bum?
Bomb.
Bum.
B-O-M.
B-U-M.
Okay. And he sticks out his hand to shake it.
He like kind of looks confused and just holds out a hand.
And then Rube just shakes it and smiles.
He looks stupid.
Yeah. We just we want to know where Zaltos is because we just want to just know where he is.
Zalto is not here. He appears sometimes but leaves us alone, provided we leave him.
There is a break in the ordering. We're here to fix it.
What's an opening?
It took me a while to get it as well. It's like when like the leaders of giants are all together and they're all friends
He means it's like Zalto is the leader of giants.
of his giants, but there's different types of giants.
Oh.
He's fire, yeah, Jeb.
Yes, I'm Jebus, Cleric of Savras symbol.
Rube rolls his eyes when he says it.
We seek to kill the Duke.
Ha ha. Oh. That will be hard.
Yes.
We are powerful adventurers, though, I assure you, Bum.
And by the way, Bum, this is David Cabinet.
Yes, our associate.
Cameron's kind of looks at him. Hello, Bum.
I like Bum.
She mutters in her breath. Ridiculous name.
You are all adventurers?
Yes.
I would supposed to say we're all friends.
Powerful adventurer friends, though.
He kind of like straightens up. He's like,
Come, you must stay with us then.
Great.
he like leads you in. And,
Hey. Good call, right? Saying we were going to kill him.
Well done, Jealous.
Jebus, sometimes I think being truthful is one of the best things.
Honesty is the best policy.
It is. What's this place like?
So the door's kind of like behind you.
Can I just say, all I'm imagining is, you know, Return of the Jedi when they go to Jabba's palace and they have that shutter door and it's in a cave. That's all I imagine right now.
Sure, it can be that.
Sweet.
Your own time.
Big slug in the middle.
That's exactly what happened. So you start walking down this. It's actually like it's well, it looked outside that this was like a solid mountain. Once you've passed the doors, it seems like it's just like a big rock wall, and there's actually like you can see the sky, and there's a narrow path kind of winding down towards an old school village with kind of like thatched roofs and like smoke coming out of the center, and it's very like tribal looking.
It's open, is it?
It's open.
Okay.
It looks like maybe it was like protected by some illusionary magic or something along those lines. And you can see that there are small like calf children running around playing. there are crops being tended to.
Simple folk.
Simple folk. There are weapons and stuff. They are armed, but they're kind of like the weapons seem to be. It's not a main focus of them. And as Bum leads you forward, no one's like keeping an eye on you or whatever. They're just kind of like walking and trusting you're following. And as you enter like what would be like the center of the tent, it's small. There's like maybe 5 large huts. And in the center of town, there's an old female Yikurai. She has kind of like braided and matted hair. She only has one horn. The other one is like not even a stump. There's just nothing there. And she's got like several like yak children around her. She's like one of them on her lap. And she's like sat in a stool like telling them stories. And you can see as she's like gesturing, sort of like shapes are appearing as if by magic. And she's kind of like telling tales of adventure. And there's like a dragon or something. And like she's like, and then he slayed the dragon. It's like regaling the children, like ooh, screaming and like clapping. And as you get closer to her, Bone turns around and he's like,
I'll get the chief. He'll want to see you. You can enjoy the village. I'll come find you soon.
Thanks, Bob.
You're welcome.
You go.
he kind of like smiles like,
I'm glad you all came. It is destiny.
Yes.
I'm looking low, Bob.
he kind of like shuffles off, and the 2 yaks that were with him kind of like, welcome, and then walk off.
So the woman's saying stories. Rube's gonna get on his knees and try to get in on that action.
like you're like in no way subtle, like pushing children aside. They're kind of like like staring at you with wonder. And one of them's like, as you're listening to the story, one of them like you feel this like warm touches. One of them's like touching the stubs of your horns, and someone goes like, "What happened to your head?"
I broke my horns.
How'd you do that?
He's gonna look around and be like,
Like none of the kids are looking at the woman; they're all staring at you.
well, okay, so I was fighting a god, so I know weapons.
You fought a god?
Yeah, so I broke my horns off and I stabbed it in his chest, and I went to rip his chest open to get his heart. And I couldn't
Like
get his heart.
the female you cried like me before was like, I think that's enough tales now.
See,
Run along.
honesty is the best policy.
You didn't tell us this. Did you?
That's for another day, James. Another day.
I was thinking about this. Did you suggest the pulling your horns off thing, or did I have that happen? I think
I did. I said I wanted I supported the God of War where he has the.
Yeah. No, I was thinking. I was going through notes the other day. I was like, did I make him rip his horns off? I'm like, I feel like that was your idea.
Yeah,
Just
no, I
fucking-
made it rip them off.
Yeah, cool. Just wanted to make sure because I was like, how did he rip his horns off? I feel bad if I made him do that.
No. I ripped them off.
Cool.
Cool. So yeah.
The female Yukara kind of like walks up to me and is like, please don't talk to our children about such violence. They are simple.
Don't call the children simple. They're just children.
My lady.
She's like leaving with the children.
As they're doing us with Cyber's blessing.
Such a dork.
So do our god.
Cyber's blessing.
We still do god blessings on each other.
You can't bless shit.
Do your blessing. Do your blessing.
Mine's my mum.
My mom said I've got divine energy.
Mum's blessing. Mum's blessing.
Actually, I'm really the ultimate mummy's boy.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that.
Yeah, let's have a little look around this town, shall we? Still don't know if we can trust these people.
Do you think they have any coral on them?
Very much. Let's burn it if they do. Very much looking forward to figure out
Perhaps
where
we should find
the chief.
a shopkeep.
Oh,
Local
could help.
store. Yeah, we can.
There don't seem to be any merchants or any like.
Can we see like the whole village from here, pretty much?
Yeah, it's a small place, like a small tribe. Like there's 5 big huts, but they're like food hall size.
It's like a video game town.
Like a video game town. But they're like,
a lot there.
it's kind of like that. Like, but it seems like maybe they all sleep in like one thing or whatever, or maybe some of them sleep outside or whatever.
You, sir. I'm saying to someone.
The crowd.
You're looking around to see if there's anyone you could approach.
Yes.
There's a couple of people kind of sat down. Some of them are like just like kind of throwing rocks. Some of them are sharpening weapons or whatever. You see, there's one guy.
Yep.
Hey.
I'm watching the game.
Nah.
I kind of listened to it on my phone.
Yeah.
No, as
I keep forgetting that you'd actually want to watch it.
not really. I kind of do, but kind of. I just would like to know the score. That's all.
I'm good.
I'd rather be here with my friends.
You can watch it.
No, I actually
I
don't.
can put it on.
I watched the final, but
Yeah, so there's one like older enough, like older than the yak you were dealing with before. Sat down, just kind of like flicking stones to the ground, and he looks up at you and he's like, "Hello,
Hello. Wondering if you can help us.
I will do my best." Kind of like pushes himself up. He's like,
I will do my best.
Doing a great start. We're looking to find Zalto
it's kind of like he pulls back a little bit. He's like,
What do you
to
want?
kill him.
Well, okay, I'm afraid I can't help you with that.
Do you know where he is?
No, we have not seen him in some time.
Good.
Do you guys like have any great warriors, like big fighters? Because you look very strong yourself. Like, do you have any big warriors?
make a persuasion roll.
With advantage because I have a very soft voice.
I'm gonna say with disadvantage because you're a mutilated freak. But that's just going on.
I use that. I'm just hairy now. 10 plus. What is it again?
Persuasion.
Oh, fuck's sake. Mine at 9.
That's why I don't know why you're wanting advantage. You're not a persuasive man. You're an intimidating man. That's why you.
Why
want
is my
advantage.
charisma minus 1? Go on, though. 9.
9. He goes like, just kind of.
Yes, well, thank you for that. We have not seen Salto in many moons. He leaves our village alone. We like it like that. We do not want his attention.
But has he ever been mean to your village? Has he ever hurt your people?
Perhaps once, generations ago, but he has left us in peace.
Oh, that's good. I
Alright.
thought he was.
I wasn't expecting that.
We've heard that he's making war machines. Do you know anything about that?
We don't know anything about him. We stay out of his business. He stays out of ours.
Okay. Interesting.
Chief Cartha K will have more information for you.
Sorry, Chief.
Chief? Chief Carter K.
Cartha K.
I believe that's who Bum was going to get.
Oh, good old bum.
Fucking love a good bone.
Maybe we should leave this citizen alone.
Yes.
Leave him be.
Let us wait for Chief Cartha K.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Carta K sounds like a new cereal brand. Get your Carta K.
Yes. We'll sit down and.
I will be here if you need me.
He like lumbers back in. Just kind of. He's got the like. They've got the backward legs going on. They're like full on cow folk.
This is
Why
mental.
was I not a Minotaur? I could fit in.
Eventually, there's one of the large huts just with the sort of a carpet draped down kind of pushes open, and quite a large, like slightly over 8 foot tall yak folk steps out, and he's wearing sort of he's got a gold like nose ring and a few gold jewels and like his horns and adorning his hair. He's got like beads and some animal bones hanging off him. This seemingly is the chief. He's quite large and his mane is thicker than the rest. And he lumbers up. He's like,
we have adventurers. Good. Come into my tent. And he like holds open the curtain. He's like, sit down. Welcome. We are famed for our hospitality.
They are very hospitable, aren't they? You are very hospitable. Let us go.
Okay, as you step in, there's kind of like the air is kind of thick with it's not quite tobacco smoke. It doesn't have that kind of like
Incense.
yeah, sort of more incense than anything else. There is sort of a hookah in the corner, and there's a couple of almost transparent the old school like bottles of wine with like the wicker at the bottom kind of thing, and like stone carved cups.
He's like, please sit.
What do you reckon they eat?
There's no food laid out though. It's just kind of
Why are you asking that right now?
Just curious if they have beef.
No, they obviously don't eat
Probably
grass.
vegetarians.
No, grass.
Maybe grass.
Eat grass.
If we eat grass, I'm gonna kill myself.
he had like in one hand he holds out four. His Dane Pagn's there as well. Stone mugs, and he kind of like pours it smells like very thick wine. And he holds it up. He's like,
Please try. We are famed for our hospitality.
Yeah.
"Are you taking all?"
Drink. Yeah, drink.
Yeah.
No, drinks are. That's one.
Oh, sorry, so you were like taking all.
I'll take a drink.
Thank you very much. Chief?
Make a Constitution saving throw.
All of us who's drinking.
Just name.
Five.
5.
Just name.
Well, whoever was drinking.
I'm drinking that motherfucker down.
Oh, sorry. 6. Plus one's like that.
Oh, baby, 25. Well, 19 plus 6, 25.
15.
I get 2.
Rube, this is like, this ain't nothing. It's tasty. It's pretty nice. You know, no idea what's in it, but like there's fruits and shit. It's quite nice. Jab is kind of like it's got a kick to it. And then you like cough up. You kind of like it's burning. Just kind of hit the wrong tube. It's not the kind of drink you're used to. But I mean, for the moment it went down your throat. It was quite nice. And Cagney just kind of like throws her glass back, and the chief just at the same time going like next to me. He's already like topping the glass again. He's like,
Good stuff.
What brings you to my village?
We seek the Duke.
So he looks over like quite genuinely seems quite concerned. He's like, would you like some water? We do not only drink wine.
No, the wine's good stuff.
Let me know if you need anything.
Yeah, tough. We're good adventurers.
Not, I mean, we appreciate your hospitality, but time is of the essence here. We need to find the Duke as soon as possible.
Well, we have not seen him in many years. I could send out some of my trackers with you to maybe find some of his soldiers, but I hesitate to do so. We do not wish to bring his gaze back to my tribe.
How would you be if he never came back near your tribe?
I would very much like this.
Maybe you could draw us a map rather than getting your people involved.
I do not know where Duke Salto is at this point.
You said you have trackers?
My trackers could attempt to track him down. We have not tried. We have stayed out of Duke Salto's business as he has ours and has been the peace for some time.
Would Duke Zelto's this bit off topic, do you have any weaknesses, or is there any way we can get to him?
We stay out of Duke Salto's business, my friend. I'm afraid I cannot offer any inside
I
information.
just wish that one day we'd meet someone and they go, yeah, his right arm is his weak point. Just wish.
It's right. I would like to take another glass of wine.
Okay. Make a Constitution check.
Ooh. 2.
Yeah. It's like it almost shoots it back up into the cup, but you manage to get it back down.
Are you sure I cannot offer you perhaps some ale instead?
No, Nim, we're on the job here.
At that point, we would take another drink.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
12.
12. Yeah, I mean it burns more so, but
I
I
like
mean
that deep burn
it
though.
does hold it down.
Me too. I like that burn also.
I always play a bit better when I'm a bit tipsy anyway.
So basically, you guys, unless you're in a rush to go anywhere, I'm going to say like after about an hour of hanging out with the chief, you do manage to get some information out of him, or do you want to cut this conversation short?
I'd like to hang out with you for now and get some information out of him. Like, that's why we came here, essentially. Like.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, ask
But like
questions.
fast forwarded it.
That's what I mean. Like, but I just want to. So yeah, like you guys you stay and you drink with the chief over about an hour, and eventually, like it seems like he's not intentionally hiding information. It just seems like he's skittish even talking about the Duke in general. And you do find out that he doesn't have any. While he might not have any physical weaknesses, he does have a wife and daughter that could be used as leverage against him. And you find out that he's effectively a general. Fire giants are more militaristic than the rest of the giants. So if you were to like chain of command might be a way to go, or he would be quite loyal to his men. So basically, that would be an approach rather than having a weak spot, like potentially. But he's a military creature and will behave as such. And I'd like you all to make one last Constitution saving throw.
10.
13.
8.
Okay. Everything goes black.
Fucking drugged us.
He was offering me ale.
Wait, who got 13?
Me.
Yeah. Rube, you wake up first to this kind of like. Your eyes are heavy and your head is pounding, and you wake up and you are surrounded by there's about 5 or 6 humans and dwarves all chained together with pickaxes. You're like it's dark and the room is lit by lantern light.
Fucking lekker.
You're underground, and there's a chain attached to your leg, linking you to the chain of people dressed in rags. Your gear has been taken off you. You were wearing only like a loincloth around your waist.
You love me in a loincloth.
And there's a pickaxe on the ground beside you. And the dwarf looks over and he's like, he's awake, pick up the pickaxe, get to work or they're going to beat the shit out of you.
Oh, I look at the drum and go, they weren't known for their
Wait,
hospitality.
am I there too?
No.
Here's the drum, I go, they weren't known for their hospitality, I see. Where the fuck am I?
You're underground in the mines. Get to work before they come down.
Where's the goat people?
The goat?
No,
The
yaks.
They're up above. Oh, you're new. Yeah, I drank the wine too.
They rickrolled us.
I too.
I'd say you had more than two.
From what I remember. So wait, the yaks have me in the chain, are they?
Seemingly the yaks drugged you and they are slavers.
They were too accepting.
Not bum.
Not bum.
We're going to burn this town to the
Rube's
ground.
gonna pick up the axe. It's a hand axe, is it?
It's a pickaxe.
Big axe. Okay.
Working on good.
What's that? On the chain gang.
Okay, so you're getting work.
No, I'm gonna do like, you know, when I'm looking. Can I look around me? Just so
Okay, make a perception check. You have dark vision, right?
Yeah, 15 plus my dark vision.
You're kind of like down a tunnel, and you can see that the 6 other slaves beside you are digging into the wall looking for materials. And every so often you see flashes of a Yugorai guard carrying. They're wearing the same armor and weapons they were before, and he's kind of like sticking his head into like check. He's not really going down the tunnel. He's just kind of like every. I'll say without roll. You notice it's every 5 or 6 minutes he pops his head in just to make sure everything's going according to plan. It's not constant, but it's not not rare. I'll say 10 minutes. It's every 10 minutes.
Two things. Can I see these two guys anywhere?
No.
And the guard that pokes, does he seem to have any keys or anything on him? Can I check that out?
I wouldn't say you can't really make it out from here.
And it's only
but
one guard.
It's only
From what
you
I
keep
know.
seeing the same guard down the end of this tunnel. Like that's the thing, you can only see down the end of this tunnel, but it's the same guard. He does have kind of like packs and pouches around his waist,
Prison break again.
but you can't really make out any keys from here.
Okay, but this time it's the chain gang.
Okay, so anything else you want to do before we jump to the others?
I'm just gonna turn to the dwarf and be like, has anyone ever made an escape out of here, or like, I don't have time, I ain't got time for this.
Brother, ain't nobody got time for that. None of us will escape. some of my mates left, but that's because they died and they got worked. They don't work us too hard, but they work us.
What happens if someone dies?
They stop living.
No, but like, do the gods come and take them away?
I guess the ones that I've seen, the ones that I knew killed themselves and the guards took them out of here. You want me to kill you?
No. But like, and just one question before I go back to work.
How much hit points
Are
do you
they,
have?
they're not smart, these yak people, like, are they smart? No.
They're not stupid. They got us trapped.
Yeah, well, drugs though, anyone can use drugs, but,
Not anyone can drink drugs.
yeah, well, I can't,
Listen, brother, I'm not making fun. I got caught too.
okay. But, I'm just thinking of why, because I'm getting out of here.
That's great.
Okay.
Let me know when that's happening.
Working on the chain
I thought you were
gang.
gonna kill him.
Okay, so Jebus, as the next highest roll, I think, didn't you roll like a 2 or something?
I rolled a 9.
I got 12, 10.
10, okay. Jebus, you wake up, you can feel straps on your wrist, your head is pounding, and you feel like you can feel your arms and legs are splayed out, and you're tied to a table. You're wearing your clothes, your weapons
I
are
see
taken
what
off
they've
you.
done. They put me to work for them, babe.
And you can feel this warm...
Go hard here, Wesley.
What?
Go hard.
Feel free to like mutilate me or whatever if you want.
Jesus.
I'm just saying, don't like.
Snake.
It's like hurt me. It's like
I'm saying
Game of
like,
Thrones, and your penis.
don't
is
go
on,
easy. That's all I'm saying.
I wasn't going.
Okay.
Your
Okay.
penis is
That's
on
got a
the-
weird aura there. What I mean is you're wearing your armor, but your weapons have been taken.
Okay.
The
Put your
straps,
dagger.
the straps are uncomfortably tight. You can feel this warm. a warm hand on your head pressed down, and you can feel sort of feels like magical energy kind of like pulsing through you, and every so often you can feel like these thoughts of that aren't your own in your head. It feels like another person sharing your consciousness briefly, and you just hear this soft voice like,
It will be over soon.
and you kind of like you roll your eyes up and you can see Bum looking down at you with a soft face like,
Don't worry, this won't hurt.
what do you want to do?
What kind of thoughts are in my head?
It just sounds like you're overhearing someone else speak, and it's almost like when Bum speaks, you can hear the voice in your own head just slightly before. It sounds like maybe they're his thoughts.
What are you doing to me? Why am I?
Shh. I'm just taking your body. It's okay. It won't take too long.
I don't want you to do that.
Oh,
This
well,
like fucking Star Wars.
I'm afraid no one wants us to take their bodies.
They're body snatchers. Fucking get your sword out to fight him.
I'm strapped up.
Can you not do any spells?
I don't think so.
You can do anything that wasn't gesture
Yeah.
or required.
Pretty much everything requires a gesture.
But if you're like, can you move your hand? Go like,
Yeah, I'd say. Well, it depends. Yeah.
like.
Okay, I have to. Sorry, I didn't expect to be strapped up. I have to see if I can do certain things here.
That's
One
someone.
second.
Fuck's sake.
Okay, well,
Can't trust
we'll come
anyone
back to
these
you.
Yeah,
games.
come back to me, please. Yeah.
Okay. So Nim, you wake up with a roaring headache.
Ugh.
Like you can barely see, and like you realize you're actually hanging upside down. You can feel like ropes around your ankles, and you're kind of like just a little bit. Your items and all have been taken off. You're still wearing your. You wear a robe, right?
No, I wear like
Leathers.
leathers.
Yeah. So yeah, your armor is still on you, and you're hanging upside down, and you feel like this warmth in your chest, and Chief Karthikeya has got his hand. His hand almost reaches like the whole way around your waist, and you can feel this like pulsing through you. And he's like face to face. His eyes were like closed, and he kind of like as you awaken, he like opens his eyes and looks at me. He's like,
Ah, you are awake.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh, what happened?
Oh,
Jealous. Rube.
Rube is in the mines.
Oh.
He is a good worker. Don't worry, soon you won't worry about this.
Okay, why?
Well, I'm taking your form.
What does that mean?
Well, I want your airship. I'm going to take it.
We can give you the airship.
I don't believe you.
Okay. Why are you doing this?
We can't have anyone attacking the Duke.
Fuck.
Good idea to say we kill
I say in my head. Oh shit, it's the worst answer. Okay.
as you can feel another personality eking into your own brain, and as he says the Duke, there's kind of like you get the sensation of fear and respect. Like maybe he was telling the truth about them having an uneasy alliance, but he is respectful of Zalto, and it seems like maybe he serves him.
Oh, so you're friends with the Duke.
I do not need to be friends with him.
Okay. You're scared of the Duke, though.
Fear is healthy.
Yes. Yes. Why do you want our airship?
It looks nice. We can leave this place if we have the airship.
Okay. Are you? I want to look around and see if I can see any of my things.
Make a perception check.
7.
Yeah, you can see like your stuff kind of like thrown into a pile in the corner. It's about 10 feet away, kind of. It looks like everything's there.
And is there a door or anything that's like open?
You're still in the chief's quarters, actually.
Is there anyone else around?
No, not right now. It's just the chief looking. Well, not that you can see anyway. It's like it's a big enough room, The carpet's kind of like closing the door. It doesn't look like anyone else is in the room at the moment.
Cool. I would like to cast Misty Step.
Okay.
Bonus action. There's no.
Your hands aren't
components.
actually bound.
And it's verbal anyway.
Sure.
Yeah. I'd have to cast Misty Step.
Okay.
And Misty Step, 30 feet away, where there's no one around.
You don't have to be able to see where you're going, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
my
you do.
blindfold.
No, but I mean, sorry, as in I'm thinking, can you teleport out of the tent? Is what I mean. Are
It
you
doesn't
looking-
say. I'll let you.
Are you looking to teleport out of the tent or stay in the tent?
You teleport. I'm trying to stay in the tent.
Okay. So you immediately and just kind of appear at the edge of the tent, and then it's like crumple into a heap as you land upside down.
Okay.
That's a bonus action. So is there anything else you want to do? Kind of.
I would like to hold. Can I run to my thing to my things? Like I wanted to teleport towards them. Can I run to them?
Yeah.
Cool. I would like to run to them and hold a action of minor illusion.
Okay. What illusion are you preparing? You do have to specify your actions if you're holding them.
I'm going to specify. I'm going to have like an image of me 5 feet ahead of me. So I'm going to try to. If he like tries to swing, I'm going to like hide behind an image of me. Do you know what I mean? So like he might get the other one instead. So if he starts.
He has seen you casting this though. I'll like this will work. Like he'll believe the illusion, but like he'll see a person casting this.
Okay, I'm gonna try it anyway.
Okay. So you're preparing. What's the trigger?
If he starts walking towards you.
Okay. The chief is gonna like lumber around and he sees you like sprinting towards your bag and he's like,
Oh, this could have been easy.
he takes a step towards you and I'm assuming you then. Yeah. Okay. So in the meantime, Jealous,
Yes.
is there anything you want to do? We can just like leave you here for now and come back.
No,
You guys, your
can,
penis is on the table.
I'm going to channel divinity, read thoughts on Bum.
Okay.
So he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
DC 14.
Oh, natural 20.
Okay.
Should be doing this on the table.
He's a smart guy, this bum.
No, he just got lucky. I think you.
No, nothing happens. I was reading that there. Nothing happens.
I thought it was you had to roll to resist probing deeper. I thought you got surface level for free.
No.
Maybe it's different for the spell.
It's different for the spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's different thing you're thinking.
Okay. So as you do that, Bum kind of like you can feel this kind of like pulls his hand back for a second. He's like,
Can you read thoughts, little man? You tried to pierce my brain.
Yes, Bum, I did. I want you to release me. I can help you.
Help me? You're already helping me. I'm going to take your body and I'm going to use it.
You don't want my body.
Why not?
I'm cursed.
okay, make a deception check.
Oh, fuck.
You're good at this.
That's good shit. I like that.
16.
16. He pulls his hand away and you feel the tether break.
Cursed?
He like looks at his hand.
What curse?
What?
The Minotaur.
Oh.
I know. Sorry.
What curse?
This is good shit.
It's a disease that rots the mind. Only I have the cure.
Why? But if you have the cure, why do you still suffer from the curse?
I maintain it. I can ward it off, but it's always there. But you are infected now.
Can I look? What? No. What does this mean? You have to cure me.
I will. Release me and I'll cure you. I'm gonna cast suggestion on him.
Okay.
Release me and I'll cure you.
Okay. Does he make wisdom save?
Same, yeah. Wisdom save 14.
Oh, I love this whole rolling.
They're sweet dice, by the way.
Okay. I have to.
When he starts untying your straps,
You have to cure me now.
you're
Yes.
free on the table.
Okay, I will. Okay, where are my things?
Just there against the wall.
Okay, let me just get my things, and then we can sort out curing you. Okay.
Make a deception check.
7.
7.
Yeah.
I can't arm you. I could get in a lot of trouble.
I don't want a weapon. I just want to get my bag, which has my
Smells
things.
bad.
Yeah, sorry guys. Sorry, Connor.
Um,
That's okay, just my mistake. I got excited. They're not as bad as Kev's. They're not as bad as
That's
Kev.
true. No, you stay here. I'll get your things. What do you need?
Can I just have a quick look around the room?
yeah, make a perception check. Yeah, sorry, I should have described the room.
It's decent. That's 19.
Yeah, you're in quite a small hut, similar internally to the chief's room, but not as nice. But there are restraints, metal and leather and wicker, and it seems like this is a holding room. There are some bloodstains on the ground, but they look crusted, like maybe it's not something recent. It looks like this is a holding room. There are no weapons, just restraints, and then your stuff piled up in the corner. The opposite side of the room to the door.
How big is the room?
It's about 15 by 15.
Can I ask one question? I'm not in the room. Is it just Travis' stuff in the room? Or can I even ask that now?
I can't tell you.
Do I hear like anything? Can I hear anything
You
outside?
don't notice any stuff but your own in the room.
Okay. Can I hear anything outside?
No, nothing yet.
No.
Just kind of like general, like there's life outside. It sounds like it's nighttime. You can like the cracking of fire going.
Tom would be fantastic in this situation.
And there's just one exit. Is there one door?
Yeah. There's like carpet kind of thing. It's
Wait,
like
you see? I can hear people talking outside.
Yeah, it sounds like there's maybe people sat around a fire outside. It's not like it doesn't sound like there's a lot of people. Just like maybe people conversing by the fire, and the carpet is like thick enough that it won't like billow in the breeze or whatever.
Okay. Okay.
Tell me what I can get from your pack. You need to cure me.
I missed this.
Just give me a minute there. Well, let me just think. I haven't done it in a while.
Is this the disease? Is this your curse?
Yes. I just remembered. I need my companions. They're needed for the cure.
Well, why?
We have no time. You're running on. Time is running out.
You're
Just
running on
quickly.
ice.
I need my friends Nim and Rube. You must go now.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh jeez, that would be good.
14.
14. Okay.
Okay, but I have to tie you back up. I can't leave you get in so much trouble. I'll bring your friends here, but I have to tie you up again.
Okay.
He starts like pushing you back down, tying up your
Not too
restraints.
tight.
Because, of course, and pulls it like really tight.
Oh, fine.
You're so good.
You were out.
You're right, now you're back in.
Okay, stay here. I'll be right back. He stops before you. He's like, how long does it take?
You have minutes. Don't touch anyone.
He like sprints out the room. You can see as he brushes past out the door. You can see like there's two.
Croatia must have scored.
I'm listening.
There's two Yikurai sat outside and they kind of like look at him confused, kind of and he's like, and disappears off outside.
I see that, do I?
Yeah, you see them kind of like looking at him, confused. You can see, so basically you can see that there are two unarmed looking Yikurai sat in the campfire outside. The campfire is like
I'm not built for this.
10 feet away. They're not like, facing you, they're just kind of like, you'd both be to the side of them.
Okay. Can I do something now, or do you want to coach someone else?
If you have something you want to do, yeah.
I would like to attempt to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
It's somatic and verbal. Can you do it with one hand?
Yeah. I'd say so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, your hand is free. It's
Yeah.
just you can't, like, physically do it.
So yeah, someone my little rapier. and try and use it to cut the restraints.
Okay.
Will
Make
that work?
yeah, I'd say so. Make a quick dexterity check just to see how that goes.
6.
6. I will say you managed to cut the restraints on all of your limbs, but you also take 3 slashing damage from it.
Okay, that's worth it.
Rube, what clever thing are you going to do to get out of here?
We don't know that man's coming down.
Is there anything else you want to do real quick before we go to Rube?
No.
Okay, Rube, you are in the mines.
singing
Shane,
my chain gang
Yeah.
song.
what do you want to do?
I'm going to turn to the dwarf and go.
What?
I'm going to turn to the dwarf and go. Do you know is that the only guard that patrols here who keeps popping his head?
That's the only one I've seen today. They normally, I mean, this is my post. I've been here for about a month. I only ever see one guard at a time, but I don't leave this tunnel much.
If you were to act in pain and we got the guard over, how would you feel about killing him?
I'd be fine with killing him.
Okay. Well, what would you have anything except the pickaxe?
He looks around. He's like, no, we're slaves.
Is the chain? Where's the chain attached?
It's like attached like manacles at the ankle.
Fuck.
Everyone's like attached by like their left or one.
And how
leg.
many's in the room?
There's 6 slaves and then yourself, so there's 7 of you total.
And can we move around, or we just kind of?
There's about 2 feet of give in between each chain, so you could move, but you wouldn't all be able to like run easily.
But we all surround one person.
Yeah, you don't have room. It's one person down the very end is chained in like a
Yeah.
stake.
Rue's gonna turn into the dwarf and go. Am I close to the other ones, or is it dwarf?
You're down the very end opposite of the guard, and then there's the dwarf, and then there's 5 more that are closer to the end of the tunnel.
Okay. Sorry, dwarf friend. What is your name?
I don't remember.
Oh.
It's been a while. Sometimes they touch your mind and take parts of you. I don't remember my name. I never really thought about it till you asked.
What would they do?
What's your name?
Rube.
That's a good name. I'll be Rab.
Rab, pass it on down the line. We're going to kill the god and get the fuck out of here.
How?
I'm going to pretend to be really hurt, and we'll get the guard down here, and then we'll all attack him. We'll all surround him and attack him.
How are we going? He's not going to just buy you and complain about a tummy ache. He'll have to hurt you. Or me.
Or you.
Someone's going to have to bleed.
Oh, maybe we'll start a fight, and he'll come and try to break the fight up.
That could work.
Pass it down the line that everyone has to kill the god when we start fighting.
Alright, I'll tell him to wait for the guard to come down here. We'll provide some sort of distraction.
Yeah, and then we all attack the guard.
Alright. He starts like trying to like pretend he's working. He's like kneading it. He's kind of like passing it down one by one. It sort of passes. Comes back up. And eventually he's like, alright, the last guy didn't really seem to get it. He kind of misheard what we were saying.
Okay.
But I think he'll pick up on it. So I think we're good to go.
Okay. Anyone can check if this guy is like a bit dodge or anything?
What do you want to check? Do you want to make an insight check?
Yeah, it's that sort of regret. 1.
He seems kind of like drained of hope, but he seems like he's, as you're basically, once you start describing like a fight and violence, you kind of seem to get a bit kind of yeah, let's go, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so Rube is going to get into a rage,
Okay.
and I'm going to turn around to the dwarf and go, I'm really sorry. I'm going to punch the dwarf, but then I'm going to shout, You murdered my sister! You monster! Or something really loud. For that, just for that guard to
It
hear.
echoes down the tunnel towards the guard and acts back the way deeper into the tunnel, beyond and you crack him square in the jaw. He's like not even trying to dodge it, and like you can feel like it, like his jaw kind of like goes, kind of like you hit him hard, but like he's hardy. He kind of like falls down the ground. He's like ah. He kind of like smiles like I remember this, and then he starts like slathering at the mouth, and he's gonna go into a rage and goes like ah, murder your sister! He's gonna like bash you with both fists in the face. Okay, so
That's excellent.
okay, so you kind of like go back and forth, and then the other so you start going. It's like, oh yeah, fight! First, like clanging their pickaxes against the wall, and the Yukari guard sticks his face. He's like, no, please, don't fight. He starts like pushing back. He's like, please, everyone, calm down. I don't want to have to murder you. Please, I just. And he's like, at this stage, he's now just at you. He's like pulling you both. He's like, please, I don't want to have to slit your throats.
Rube's gonna get his pickaxe and he's gonna try to ram it into his head.
Okay, roll to attack. So roll a d20. Say you're proficient in this, so add your strength and proficiency to it.
Okay, so
What kind of weapon is
Pickaxe.
13.
No, I mean weapon type, I guess.
Maybe like hand axe.
20, 13, 20.
So 20 total.
20 total, yeah. I don't want to say not 20.
Not like a two-handed axe, no?
No, it's like
Dun, dun. Don't think I'm hoping for
Use two hands for a pickaxe.
no, but it's not that big. It's like
Okay.
hand axe. I'd say it's like short, so it's gonna be so it's 20 total. So it's gonna be 1d6 plus your strength.
And no, don't forget, I have 5 guys or 6 guys with me.
Oh, also you're raging, so you get to add all that if you want.
Oh yeah, do I count as a zealot strike? Yeah, I would, wouldn't I?
Yeah,
And 2 attacks.
and 2 attacks.
Yeah, 2 attacks. Sorry, I never
Can you
thought.
keep
Oh
it
yeah,
action?
you can attack him again.
Okay,
if you
so
want.
I'll go, d6 plus my strength, so 6 plus 10, and then my zealot strikes is 6 as well. 14, so that's my first attack. Oh wait. No, you don't understand the zealot, sorry. Give me a sec.
Every time.
I got it now.
Oh yeah, you.
17.
17 for the first strike. Are you gonna hit it again?
Yeah, same again, in the head. Attack, you're happy with that?
Yeah, if you want to.
14.
14 that hits.
Yes. D6 plus my strength. 5. 11.
Do you get to add your zealot strike to the second attack?
No. So it is
5 plus your strength.
9.
Wait, did you got a 5 on the die? Did you?
No, I got a 1 plus 5 in total. 5.
Okay, so 5 total. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry, I did tell you that. I was like, add
Can you add your rage? No?
9 for the last one. I added my rage to the previous one.
Okay, so that's
I have it all
20,
here.
26 total. Not bad. Okay, so you managed to into the yak's head, and he like fall, like his head is almost like pierced to the walls, kind of his eyes just like wide open, and Rab beside you is kind of like wipes the spit from his face as his rage dissipates. Like, shit, that's brutal. I like you a lot. We have to get out of these change.
Okay, Rube's then gonna quickly like look through your man's body, like for any keys or anything.
You find a chain of 3 keys. One of them does fit the locks around all your ankles.
Okay, so I'm gonna do mine and pass it down to the rest of them.
Okay. Okay, so you all
It's a
start to-
prison break.
Yeah.
okay, in the meantime, Nim, we're going to come back to you. So you have created an illusion in front of you. Chief Karthikeya is advancing towards you. What do you want to do?
What do you want?
I just need your body. He's like stopping.
Okay.
Body's
I really don't want to do that. Have I got all my stuff with me?
It's beside you. You haven't said you picked it up yet.
Is it an action to pick it up?
It's a lot of stuff. I'd say it is. Yeah.
What about just my...
I'd say as a free action, you could pick up like your staff or something, but to get all your gear would be an action.
Okay, I'm just gonna pick up my staff and be like, I don't want to do this. DM question, by the way. So I know you're not allowed to cast spells of like, if I cast a level 4 spell, I can't do a bonus action, but could I cast counter spell later on?
As long as it's a cantrip, you can cast it again. You can't cast 2 things that aren't cantrips in the same turn.
Even if it's a reaction of later on in the round?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, but-
I don't think that's true though.
Same turn though.
Not the same round.
I think you could probably do a reaction, would you?
I know you get an action, a reaction, and a bonus action per turn. Like reaction is like
Isn't it, no, sorry, I thought it per round though, no? Because you're not gonna do, you could do the reaction on someone else's turn.
yeah, but it's as in okay per round then. Yeah,
But that's what I mean, because I think it's you can't cast two level 1 or higher spells on your same turn.
Is that it?
I
Yeah.
think that's the ruling.
I thought
So you
counter
could-
spell was sort of like that's the obvious use of it, where you
Yeah,
cast a spell and
I
then.
think you can do that. You can do like a reaction.
Sure. I mean, you guys would know more about the spells than I would, to be honest.
Because otherwise, yeah, it wouldn't work. Otherwise.
Okay, I really don't want to do this. I'm gonna cast. Actually, I'll just cast hypnotic pattern on him, and I will shake my. Oh yeah, just hypnotic pattern. I don't have my thing, so just hypnotic pattern.
Sure.
DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
That I mean that the lantern was there if you wanted to pick that up.
No, because I need an arcane focus for this.
The lantern is an arcane focus.
Is it? Okay, yeah, then I do that.
Oh no, sorry, it's not.
No, it's my staff.
Yeah,
Arcane
yeah,
focus.
you're right.
So just straight up DC 14.
DC 14
I hope that guy doesn't come in first.
succeeds.
Okay.
There's no effect now, is there?
There is no effect, no.
He just kind of like shakes his head. He's like, he actually runs to the left, away from you towards the door, and he grabs a sturdy, small mallet from the ground. And you can see him running towards this 2 foot wide gong. He just draws his arm back to hit it. Do you want to do anything?
Hadouken.
Can you do anything? Hadouken. I think unless you've got a bonus action you can use.
No, I'm all that.
At least
He's going to
distraction for us.
Twang into the gong, and he's going to guys help me. Jebus, you hear this boom boom happening in the camp, and you can hear the scuffling as the 2 yak folk who are outside your tent seemingly have run towards the sound.
Oh, great.
Come on, then.
That changes things.
You are also free in the room as well, so you cut yourself free.
Oh, is it my go now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just to kind of like, I know at first I want to give you people equal time, but then also
This is
at the same
weaving in. It's kind
Yeah.
of fun.
Okay. So yeah, I want to pick up my stuff, and then poke my head out the door. Is it like a cloth door? Or is it kind
Yes,
of
it's like just like sort of like heavy carpet.
Okay, just want to have a look around and see, get a lay of the land.
Yeah, you can see the 2 yak folk who were sat outside are kind of like running towards the large tent where you were drinking before, the chief's tent.
Mm-hmm.
And one has just run past you, like literally just missed seeing you sticking your head out, and he's running towards. So there's now 3 yak folk running towards the chief's tent that you can see. Aside from that, it looks pretty empty in this immediate area.
Okay. Sorry. What was there a sound before that? Was there like a gong?
Yeah, it was like you could hear the gong coming from the tent.
Okay. How far away is that tent that they're running to from where I am?
30 or so feet, 40 feet maybe.
30 or so feet. Okay. What can I do to assist you?
You don't know it's me, man.
I would assume.
Yeah, you might assume it.
I
Assume it's
think,
one of us,
I think
it's
it's safe
someone.
to assume it's one of you
Assume
guys.
it's one of us.
And is it dark out?
Yeah, it's nighttime.
It's nighttime. Is it well lit around the area, or is it?
Yeah, there's
Lanterns.
torches and stuff.
Okay.
Like you've no trouble seeing stuff in the immediate campsite, but it is nighttime. It's actually the sky is quite clear as well. Like the moon is full, so you can actually see reasonably clearly outside anyway. And I think you've dark vision anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just thinking of what they can see. I'm got all these support spells. They're not very useful.
I have no attacks.
That said, when like Tom and Jebus support everyone, it like obliterates the entire.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
both
So
people.
I want to. Sorry, let me just check one thing before I do this. I want to cast a spell. That will be cast in just a moment. So reach into my little pouch, take out a bit of fur, sort of rub it in my hands. I'm gonna cast Arcane Eye.
Okay. Cool. No one's used that yet.
30 it's 30 feet range, so
Yeah.
as far as I can towards that tent.
Yeah, it's about 10 feet away from the door.
Yeah, so it creates an invisible magical eye within range and hovers in the air for duration. Mentally receive visual information from the eye, which has normal vision and dark vision out to 30 feet. The eye can look in every direction. As an action, you can move the eye up to 30 feet in any direction.
Okay.
There's no limit to how far away the eye can move.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So you cast that. Sorry, did you say it's invisible or visible?
It's invisible.
Okay. So you can feel like your spectral gaze kind of far side style, and also you can see just as the three yak folk are about to reach the door, they're kind of like they seems like they're running towards you for a split second. It feels like they're running at you, and then you kind of establish yourself in reality.
Okay.
And they push past, and you can like follow them.
Yeah.
And they brush in, and as the curtain opens up, you can see like Nim backed up into a corner, like a big pile of stuff behind him. As the yak chief like turns around, like drops the mallet, and goes like,
I didn't want to have to kill you.
Okay. Can I do anything? Or
"Can you?"
that's my action. I mean, can I do something else now?
If you want to, I'll say like bonus action, all that kind of stuff.
Oh, I want to move.
Yeah, you can move.
Okay, I will. What the fuck am I gonna do? Is there any sort of things that I could that will be any objects I can take cover behind near that tent? It's a tent thing, is it? Or is it
Yeah,
like
they're kind of like
It's like cloth
thatched. No, it'd be like thatched roof huts.
What are the walls made? Like, are they thick wall? Like
It's like it's kind of like wicker almost with wood posts and stuff.
Okay.
There's another like hut on the way there you could take over behind.
Okay. Yeah, I'll make a dash for just try and get a little bit closer.
Yeah, you're about 20 feet away now.
Okay. I don't know.
You should have been part of the chain gang, boy.
I'll try and sneak towards the side, not towards the door of the tent, just sort of get close to it, sort of that side. I don't know.
Yeah, sure, that makes sense. Roll, make a stealth check.
Jesus.
You're a gnome. Should we go to it?
No.
Also, you have disadvantage because you're in plate armor.
I'm not in plate.
Are you not?
No. Why would I be in plate?
Chainmail, right?
No, I'm in medium. I'm in like the others.
Oh, I always thought you were in plate now for some reason.
Knowledge clerics don't get that. 2.
Cool. Cling clang about.
Yep.
Name we just did you. Rube. You guys are all. I'm assuming you're leaving the mine.
Yeah, but before I did, the guard that was on the ground when I got his keys, what was he holding in his hand, like weapon-wise? Did he have a weapon?
He had a halberd, which was a wooden shaft and a bone
I'm
blade.
gonna pick up the halberd and put it on my back, like so as a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Give Rob, what was it?
Rab.
My other pickaxe.
Yeah. He's now holding like 2 of them. He's like, this feels familiar.
Gonna look around. So is this area that we're in? There's only us. There's no other slaves.
None that you can see.
Okay, I'm gonna keep the keys in my pocket.
Okay. Okay, guys. Anyone have any idea where they might keep our stuff?
I don't. They all kind of look confused. He says like, I don't know.
Okay. Well, we're getting out of here, lads. So, come on, follow me.
So Rube's gonna like crawl towards where the guard was,
Mm-hmm.
and he's gonna look around the corner.
You can see like to the left. There are no more guards. It looks like maybe it was posted, but they're missing from here now. Sorry, no, there wouldn't be. Sorry, there will be. There's one guard down the end of like the mouth of this tunnel. It's kind of like going like almost 45 degrees. Like it's a pretty steep incline.
Yeah.
He's standing up there, and he's kind of like peering down. He seems to not be able to see you because you're prone. He's like looking down, trying to figure out what's going on. It kind of seems that maybe that guard is missing longer than he normally is.
So let me just say, so there's around the corner, or is it straight up? Like
It's like you come out of this tunnel and
Yeah.
then it's around the corner and then up.
Okay. Okay, guys, there's a guard up here. I think he's a bit sketchy because the other one hasn't come. So, I think our best bet is literally we run up there, he's gonna call the rest of them. I think we should wait for him to come down here, and then we jump on him, and then we get him, and then we get the fuck out of here.
It's worked so far.
Okay, so Rubes is gonna. Oh, before I go on, is anyone here like magical?
You like look around. It's like there's a kind of a skinny old like about 50s human woman. She's like, I think maybe me, but I mean I can't really do much without. I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Look, did you do animals? Can you turn to a stegosaurus?
What? What?
Okay, go. Just use your pickaxe. Use your pick.
So
So
like holding it kind of like over his. Sure. I think I can help. You better have a good plan.
So we're all gonna hide around
Don't
the
wanna
corner
use
and
all
ready
big
ourselves.
spells,
Like, can it be so that we can listen out for him if he comes around?
I mean, yeah, you can stay to like kind of the edge.
Yeah. So when he comes around, we can grab him. And go,
Yeah. I'll say you'll be able to hear because it's a mine. You hear like crunching and stuff.
Yeah. So we're just gonna
You're just gonna wait for him to
come down.
Okay. So, Nim, we're gonna come to you.
Okay.
You, as you like, after he's banged the gong, two yak folk appear at the doorway now, and the third is on the way. And you have access to all your gear, but you are backed up in the corner of the hut.
Get my gear, lantern, staff. I want to wait till everyone that's coming at me is in a cone. So I'm like,
They're all fairly grouped up. Like you could hit them with a cone. Well, assuming it's a standard sized cone.
Airbending.
I just want to make sure it is a cone.
I'm just saying, Willis wouldn't be fantastic in this situation. Fireball!
Burn the whole village down.
Oh my god, fly in the sky.
A whole new.
Actually, that's not
Fuck,
bad,
it's
is
not a
it?
cone, it's a target.
I'm gonna burn this village. One yak at a time.
It's a fucking target.
Bob,
Okay, is there any back door of this tent?
There's a door right
no, I mean the walls are made of kind of wicker and wood, but there's only one entrance and exit.
Okay.
But it's surrounded by bullfolk.
Sorry, Connor. I want to do it.
Actually, like I have no area of effect spells. Oh, I did. It's true. Can a 20-foot, 30-foot cube get them all?
Yeah, they're all like at the door, kind of like.
By the way.
Hypnotic pattern.
Okay, I was gonna say your go-to. Okay, so that's wisdom saving throws.
DC 15 disadvantage for everyone.
Okay, so let's do
She said there's four, right?
four total, including the chief. So yak folk 1, 12. Ooh, it's a 2, so it's a fail. Yak folk 2, natural 20 or 17 plus.
Oh, maybe -2 or 3.
Yak folk 3. 12, so it's 13. No, I think I have more than that for a modifier. Let me double check.
What's it on? Wisdom?
Yes. Let me just double check real quick. I feel like it's +2.
I'm gonna have serious trust issues in this game. Is this why you brought this up? Is this the werewolf thing again?
It's pure coincidence.
That's for you, Dave. Werewolf.
Yeah, +2. Cool. So that's 14.
So it still fell.
Fuck the police coming straight. This is the chief, right?
Yeah.
So it's 3, yeah.
Hope that wakes him up.
So it's 5. So yeah. So. So that's first 2 succeed and the second 2 fail. So the chief and
The first one rolled a 14. Only one succeeded.
Yeah, I thought you said
was only 1 succeeded.
Yeah, only the second one succeeded.
Okay, cool. Second one
the
succeeded.
one you got the 20 on, didn't you get it? No?
There was 20 and a 17.
Right.
Who
Okay.
did you have though? You can do it if you want.
So, what does that do to them all again?
You create a twisting pattern color on a failed save. The creature becomes charmed for the duration.
Charmed.
Uh,
Oh, they can't move.
and charmed for the duration. When charmed is spell, the creature is incapacitated at a speed of 0. The spell ends for an affected creature if it takes damage.
Okay. So they all kind of like,
That'll work.
and one of the yaks kind of looks around and is like, oh. What did you do?
Shh! We can get out of this. Your friends are gonna die unless you make the right decision.
So he's gonna lunge across and grab the chief. He's like, Chief! I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, if you shake them,
Does that?
you can.
He makes another save, doesn't he? I don't think it automatically breaks it. I think he's making a
This is
save.
why you guys should
No,
carry in
breaks
some
it.
form of
Okay,
weapons.
Can I come in?
Yeah, I'll say like you're close enough. You can feel you haven't been particularly stealthy, but like you are within range or within 15 feet of the. Or no, you wanted to edge close to the door, didn't you?
I want to go in.
Okay, so
I
you're.
heard this commotion. I'm gonna go.
Yeah. Okay, so you are effectively in the room now.
Can they notice them?
I'm gonna say Mike call now because this feels like to me like proper like map and initiative and shit.
Yes.
And it's 9:45.
Okay. Yes.
But I think we're good here. We got through. I wanted to get through all the like nitty gritty individual shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Fuck
so
yeah,
I
cool.
have my arcane eye and I have my spiritual weapon. They're still. Oh, my spiritual weapon's pretty gone. Those only for a minute. Just the arcane. Okay. Just so I remember that.
And then Rube is down the hatch with 6
where the
people
fuck- I
or
mean,
5 people.
6.
You could be
6.
so far away. No, I have no idea where you are.
I should have
I'm
just
in a
used
mine.
fear. Why did I not prepare that?
Probably like it's probably like some like hatch in one of the huts or something. You probably come up with that.
We didn't really- we
You
didn't
come up
really
in the
look-
nick of time and then save us all with your big horde of escapees.
My slaves.
Go forth, slavies.
Yeah, if anyone wants to know Croatia 1, 2, 1.
Yeah,
Don't
I heard.
waste your time. Croatia, France, final, and I'm going to Croatia for holidays.
Will you be in
Croatia's
Croatia
nice.
for?
No, we're in August. Don't worry, I'll be here for a few of these.
Good shit, lads.
Yeah, that was good.
What a twist.
That's.
So let's just assume we all got.
Yeah, it's going to be serious.
Bye, Dave.
Bye.
Bye.
Love you.